Alrighty, here I am. Couldn't go live earlier, but people requested I go live, so here I am. We'll see what happens, I guess. What's up, Saboteur? See where we at. Let's see. Agent K says I don't know how long I'll be. Oh, it's fine. J-Land. Michael Beverly, what's up? Pokey's in the house. What's up, Pokey? Gamarama, Jeff Sprinkle, Sabdare with Ghost Music. Susan, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, this is requested live. I actually got a lot of things I'd like to talk about, but it depends on who shows up. If nobody shows up in a few minutes, I'm going to shut it down, to be honest with you. I'm willing to have an open panel and all that stuff, but if nobody's going to be here, there's no use doing it. So I wasn't planning on going live at all, but some people were requesting, so it's late, but here's my opportunity. So I figured I'd go ahead and give it a shot here and see what happens. I need an Uber Eats delivery coupon. Michael, no. What's up, Haystack? Oh, no, the coupon. Oh, the coupon. The coupon. Oh, boy. And I got some old crinkled up used coupons. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. Let me know. Of course, I'm kidding. It's a joke now. He's going to take it seriously. It's late, but you're here. Yeah, it's Saturday night. You know, I just can't go live every time, but you know, fortunately, here I am. So I'm able to now, and I'm not tired. So might be an all-nighter. I don't know. We'll see what happens, I guess. Let's see here. I guess we should drop the link if it'll let me. Actually, I think I need to see, is this it? Of course not. Why would it be? That's just my luck, right? Hold on a second. Let me get the link. Come up on panel again. Please respect TOS in my channel. That's all I'm asking. It's not that hard. Just please respect the TOS in my channel. I hate it to do it, but if somebody doesn't start respecting the TOS and channel, I will kick them and just have to give them like a month or 6 months away from my panel for a while. Because people say they're going to respect it and they don't, and it's just irritating. So, I think this is a link, and I'm actually going to pin it so I don't have to worry about it. There we go. Message is pinned, and then my chat disappears on my end. I have to refresh it. That was weird. And the people that requested me to go live are not even here. See what I mean? Well, Haystack's here. You were mentioned in something that somebody sent me, so I appreciate that. Michael, good to see you. Everybody, I appreciate those that are. but I don't have much to say, folks. I'm doing this live because people requested me to go live. There's none, yeah. Yep, you passed the test. I don't know if you saw my response, but I've been trying to respond back to you for quite a while. I could have went live a little bit sooner. I wasn't going to be able to go live at all, but I can now, but it's late. But like I said, I'm wide awake. I'm ready to go. Link is pinned. I just ask that people respect the TOS. It's not me, folks. It's YouTube. Okay, so at least respect me by respecting YouTube TOS. That's all I ask. Doesn't mean you can't, cuss and stuff up on the panel. Just there's certain words we can't say. So just respect that. That's all I ask for those who come up. Let's see what else do we have here. Hey, Esmeralda, how you doing? Yeah, I was in. Well, two people went live at the same time about Anthony last night. Jedi and Savvy, and Jedi's didn't stay on too long. I was in both because I was in Jedi's first, and Savvy went live with almost the same title, like looking for Anthony or something like that. What about Anthony? And then me and Savvy ended up doing a panel share. Yeah, it was like over. I only shared like maybe half of that stream, but it was over 6 hours. But what's up, spokesman? How you doing? Good to see you, Esme. Good to see you, Jeff Sprinkle. Am I drunk at? What's people's obsession with Safeway? We don't have a Safeway. There's one in Gallup, New Mexico. We used to have one when I first moved here in the '90s. I mean, there may be somewhat a Safeway somewhere in the city, but we have like other stuff like Tacoma Joe's and Sprouts, Whole Foods, stuff like that, which kind of replaced a lot of the Safeways. But yeah, we had one back in the '90s when we moved here. It was only here for maybe 5 or 6 years, and they closed down. But there is Safeways in a lot of other places. Oh yeah, see, none of you know what a Safeway is. Yeah, it's basically like a organic store, if you will. I think. I that's what I understand. It's more fresher products, grass fed beef and organic type vegetable. It's a grocery store. It's just a grocery store, just a little higher priced some places, and has fresher foods, organic foods, stuff that's better for you. They have regular stuff too, but it seems to be pretty popular in certain places. But Albertsons, yeah, we have Albertsons, which is actually owned by that's not owned by Kroger. Smith's is owned by Kroger. So we have Smith's here, which is basically Kroger, but they call it Smith's. Albertsons, they closed down a lot of the Albertsons, but we still have some here, obviously, because their goal is to try to bring a super Target. We have one super Target. Thanks for the let 'em cook. I don't know who sent that. Oh, Jeff Sprinkle. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. That was a pretty cool one. I like that one. Let him cook. I haven't seen that one before. That's pretty cool. Yeah. It says we can put those on screen now, but there's still no option to do that, which is weird. Maybe they haven't updated it yet. Safeway is a shit house. I don't know. Like I said, we used to only go there once in a blue moon. We lived in the reservation. When we would go to Gallup, like we had like 4 or 5 different places we would go grocery shopping. You gotta remember, living in the Navajo Nation, we lived in the middle of nowhere. Like literally, when I say in the middle of nowhere, the middle of nowhere. Our nearest neighbor was like at least 4 or 5 miles away. So I mean, it's just desert. It's just prairie and desert plateaus. So like we'd have to drive until they opened up a super Walmart in Grants, New Mexico. We had to drive to Albuquerque or to Farmington or to Gallup or something. It just depend. Hold on here. Just depended on the whole situation. And then the last, I want to say 2 years, they finally opened up one that was around an hour away, maybe a little less. And we had to, especially in the summertime, like we'd go there and go grocery shop. Usually I bring one or two of my kids with me and we would go because we always wanted somebody, an adult at home, in case something happened with the kids at school or something, something. So we always try to, one of us stay home or some of us, and but yeah, we would hurry up and go there, get our groceries, and it'd be like 105 degrees or whatever, and we'd hurry up and haul ass home, because a lot of the stuff we had to put in the trunk. So we'd try to put all put all the dairy stuff that has to stay cool. We'd put in the back seat, but not everything fit back there. So, and then sometimes we'd come all the way here. Um, but it made it a lot easier. What's happening here? Safeway's another Albertsons. Is it? I have no clue. So I assume they're the same company then. Don't know. But yeah, here I don't know. Safeway, they're considered the what do they call it? The more healthy option, I guess, is the commercial. I don't know, something like that. But yeah, they do have some stuff that they don't have at the regular Albertsons. I do know that much. But they're kind of like, I don't know. But people talk about Safeway all the time. We just don't talk. We just don't have it here. Like I said. But anyways. Then this says, great Savvy. Now I want a sub from Publix. See, that's another one we don't have here is Publix. See, and when I grew up in Texas, we had Brookshires, which I guess still exists, but most of the ones where I lived around the Dallas Fort Worth area are now, I know everybody it's supposed to be called HEB. You guys know what that stands for, right? The guy's name, Harry E. Butts. That's why it's called HEB. But we'd laugh. We'd go Heb. Like, it's not called Heb. It's called HEB. I'm like, does it really matter? Seriously, does it really matter? We just call it Heb. And then one day, my friend's mom says, Harry E. Butts started that store. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, that's why it's called Heb, Harry E. Butts. She seemed serious. I don't know. I can get Ryan to look it up on Chat GPT, I guess, and see if that's true. I'm just kidding. Um, Harry E. Butts, Heb. Let's see. And then there's Tim Hortons. I hear being talked about a lot. I think that's more of a Canadian thing, but again, I could be wrong. And then there is another place called oh gosh, am I getting it right? It's in the mid-Atlantic area, I believe, or the South Carolina, or the Carolinas. Oh my gosh, Alex caught a pred there that became really, really famous. That's why I found out about this place. Sheets. There you go, Sheets. I almost said Skeets. Yeah, it's called Sheets, but I don't think that's a grocery store. I think it's some kind of gas station or something. But I guess they make like really good food. Like we have our own New Mexico stuff here, and they're starting to spread out into Texas and some other surrounding states called Allsups, and they have their own food thing that's real. I wouldn't say that authentic. That's really good. It's not really good for you, but it's good if you go to the right one. And they actually sell their sauce, or not salsa, but their sauce, their green and red sauce now. They actually sell it in the bottle because it's so popular. It has a very, very unique flavor. It's really, really good. But that's kind of like our thing here as far as gas stations go is Allsups. With Ghost Music, East Coast. Yeah, there's Tim Hortons, I think is the name of it. There's a Skeets, or not Skeets. See, I said it wrong. Sheets. Publix. I've heard about Publix. Uh, there's another one I'm thinking of too, but I can't remember what it's called. They had Allsups in Texas. They had Fire Chicken. Yeah, in the tortilla. Oh, they used to have a lot. Maybe they've gotten better. I just don't go there much anymore. Like I don't know. I don't know. I just don't. But back in the day, man, they were awesome. You can get a whole freaking turkey drum leg there. You would get like So when me and my now ex-wife were dating, we'd go there and they would have, now you had your choice, of course, but they had these jalapeno tortilla hamburgers, cheeseburgers, if you will, or green chili tortilla burgers. Absolutely delicious. They were fresh. They were good. They didn't cost a fortune, anything like that. They have, of course, their famous chimichangas and their burritos and their this and their that. And then they kind of went downhill for a while on their, but I've heard that they're making a comeback in a better way. So I don't know. But yeah, Allsup's is one of the main places we'd always stop. Even McDonald's of all places, like being out in New Mexico, we go on vacation somewhere, and the link is pinned, folks. I'm just yapping away here for right now, but anyways, like if we'd be gone on vacation or something for a week, it's like, oh, I can't wait to get across that border. I can't wait to get across that border. Got to have my green chili cheeseburger. Got to have a green chili cheeseburger. Got to have New Mexico food. And literally, that's the way we were. And even like my family and friends who have visited here, every time they come here, as soon as they get off the plane or they're driving or whatever the case is, first place they want to go is somewhere where they have green and red, like New Mexico cuisine. And if it's worst comes to worst, we go to McDonald's and get a green chili double cheeseburger. You can go to Whataburger and get the green chili triple, whatever. Go to Wendy's. Burger King really sucks now. I don't know about where y'all live, but they've been bumped up to number three when Wendy's used to be number three. Now Wendy's is the second most popular fast food, whatever you want to call it, place. Of course, McDonald's is number one. Why? I don't know, but it is. But Burger King here, there's hardly anybody there anymore. They just went downhill. I don't know how much longer they're going to be around. Who else did I miss here? Let's see, or what did I miss? That's a better question. The toilet store? TP for my bang horde, Mr. Sprinkle. It's TP for my bang horde. I am the great Cornholio. We need TP. Do you have TP? TP for my bang horde. Let's see what else. Um, Sheets. Okay, yeah, I didn't see that before. Oh, Piggly Wiggly. All right, yeah, Michael. I've heard. Okay, Piggly Wiggly. I lived somewhere that had a Piggly Wiggly. Oh yeah, there's another one too. So in the Florida, Mississippi, whatever area of the country, they have Wawa. You guys know about Wawas? How about Wawas? That seems to be a popular place. Georgia, Florida, Alabama. I don't know how far that reaches. That's another famous place that people like, I guess, is Wawa's. Don't know much about it, but I have been there a few times, mainly just to get gas when we were traveling. But it's kind of a place that people like, I guess. Wawa sounds good. Yeah, it's something about a kangaroo. That's all I know. What it has to do with the word Wawa, I don't know. I'm not Australian, but yeah, something about a kangaroo. If I got that correctly. But yeah, Wawa's is another one. Let's see, dope subs. Yeah, I hear. I mean, even like some of the catchers, like Alex. That's how I learned about Sheets and Publix, like Skeeter Gene and some other places. Is they have like the best subs. I think it's Sheets, if I'm not mistaken, has the best subs. Tim Hortons, I guess, is in Canada and parts of the Northeast or something. I guess they're really good. TB Mass' favorite convenience store was Wawa. Oh, so it goes all the way up to Massachusetts, or is it when he was in Florida? In the Mid Atlantic, for those who know, and if they still exist, they at the time when my wife and I were flown out to the. Anyways, I'm not going to get into my personal life anymore on here much, but anyways, we were flown to a special place, and we were put up in a very expensive hotel, and this, that, and the third, and we were just to get an appetite, even though it was all on the house, we didn't have to pay for anything. We felt bad, like even for breakfast, just an appetizer was like $50, and this is back in 2011. And don't get me wrong, we love seafood, and I still do, but having that for every meal, even though it was like I guess a five-star restaurant, you think, 2011, like a regular meal was like $100. So today that would be like what, $200, 300? I don't know. We get stuffed mushrooms like appetizers. We get like six stuffed crabbed mushrooms, and they'd be like $60 a plate. That's just an appetizer. So when we had a day to go somewhere, we went to Getty. We decided we were going to go to DC, but it's just we didn't want to wait in line at every single little place. So we decided to go north and go up to Gettysburg, and we went to a place called Montezuma's. Anybody familiar with Montezuma's? It's a Mexican restaurant, and they are pretty authentic. They're really, at least then. I don't know about now, but 2011. And but you had, but here's the thing: is at the time my wife and I. Hey, what's up, Johnny's List? Jay Plicity, and everybody else that may have made it in. I missed or made it in that I may have missed. Anyways, they brought us our chips and salsa, and here my ex-wife is literally, Hispanic, part Navajo, but Hispanic mainly, and we're used to hot foods, like real authentic, hot sauces and foods and chile and carne asada, chile relleno, all the real stuff. They had a lot of the actual platters, but they brought out what we called tomato paste slop. And no offense to the couple that we went with there, they were just eating it like it was nothing. I was like, we're like trying to be nice, we're trying to be respectful, but we're like, this is just tomato paste. Like we're sitting there like putting just a little bit on our chip, and then they come up to the table. Is there anything else you'd like to have before your whatever? It's like, yeah, can we get some real hot sauce? Like, do you have like a specialty or some kind of secret menu or something? Because we're from New Mexico and we want it hot, hot. And they're like, sure. And they like, it's happened before in other states. They'd be peeking around the corner waiting for us to be like, this is hot. This is too hot. And they did have a secret sauce made with habanero peppers and ghost peppers and chili and all this other stuff, green chili, red chili, whatever. And it was perfect. We're like, yes, why don't you just serve this? Like, it's too hot for most people. And then like the people we were with, they like take a little drip, and we're sitting there like taking bowls of this stuff, and like, can we have another bowl a piece? And we were drowning our food with this hot sauce, and they're like, and they're staring. Even the people that own the restaurant that were from Mexico, and some other countries that are used to that, their mouths dropped. Like, how can they do that? It's like, this is what we live off of. We're used to it. You know what I mean? So yeah, we had this habanero ghost whatever. I don't know all the mixtures they have, but that's what we're used to, and we just, and like the people we were with, like we couldn't even handle one drop of that, and you guys are putting bowls of it, those little bowls of salsa, but we were getting like three or four of those little bowls, and we were just dousing it over our food. I think I ordered chile rellenos, and I think my wife ordered enchiladas, but yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, anybody heard of Montezuma's? Does it still exist? Where we at? Red Lobster, easily 100 plus. Oh yeah, I haven't been to Red Lobster in a while. I used to frequent Olive Garden and Red Lobster, but when Olive Garden quit making, they may make them now, but they had manicotti, and here we call we call it Italian enchiladas. That's just what we call them, but manicotti, right? And they quit serving it, so I quit going. And then Red Lobster, it's like they had their what are they called, cheese biscuits and the loaded potatoes, mashed potatoes or whatever. but they just, I don't know. Maybe it's different now, but it just wasn't. I don't know. Things just kind of go downhill sometimes. And then sometimes they make a comeback like Jack. We used to call it Jack in the Crack when we were growing up in Texas because yeah, people were getting food poisoning and stuff. And they just kind of not completely disappeared, Jack in the Box, but they made a comeback and now they're really, really popular again. It's pretty strange. I guess it taught them a lesson. We had a grocery store called Food Lion. Who's familiar with Food Lion? Well, not only were they accused and people were getting sick of them taking old meat and taking it out of the dumpster and repackaging it and selling it. I remember I was probably, I want to say 11, 12, 13 years old. I was a kid. And so it was a big deal in the Dallas Fort Worth area in 1980, whatever, late 80s. And so we went up front. We asked if we could use their dumpster for a project that me and my anyways, I'm not getting into personal details. Working on some stuff at home. We needed a dumpster, and we asked if we could put some stuff in their dumpster. They said sure. We drove back there and actually witnessed them doing it. The employees actually taking meat that they had thrown out, raw meat, by the way, thrown out that morning because it expired, taking it back out of the dumpster. Can you imagine having cell phones back then? You could just whip out a phone and record it. But we took it. I think my dad took it to the news or something, or our neighbors. I don't remember, but it made a big fuss. And yeah, Food Lion, got hit pretty hard, and nobody went there for a while, and they just kind of started disappearing. And I hear they're back, so I don't know. PatCon, why didn't you do a private live today? How come nobody invites me to private lives, by the way? Seriously. I'm like, I get it. I'm busy all the time. I can't always make it to them, but at least give me an invite once in a while. My gosh, you guys talk about all these private lives, and I never get an invite. Hardly at all. Just curious. Um, if I can't make it, I can't make it, but at least send me the link. I mean, I'm not going to share it out with anybody. You think I'm going to give it to those cronies on the other side? I want to get into that tonight. I was going to call it a classic Jeff live, but I just put Saturday Night Live requested stream. But yeah, there's some things I want to talk about. Um, so I guess we'll lock in. If people want to have fun tonight, and make this an all-nighter, we'll do that. But if nobody wants to come up, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to sit up here by myself and talk for more than an hour or so by myself. But also, please respect TOS. That's all I ask. Just it's not that hard. We're adults, okay? When we go somewhere and it says rules, we're adults. We're going to try to obey those rules. It's not my TOS. It's YouTube's TOS. So please respect that. There are certain words you just can't say. And it's stupid. I get it. Use an abbreviation. Use another term, please. That's all I ask. And yes, I put the ads on the lowest. Not that it matters, but I did it for y'all, you know. But yeah, so getting past all that there. Pure virus ruined private life. Oh, yeah, pure virus. Man, Nanya, I wish we would have recorded that thing. I'll just say the thing. But at that time, I wasn't even. That was right before I think that I really started paying attention and learning that I had to start screen recording stuff and gathering evidence. So, and that was done on my computer, and my computer doesn't screen record. I assume y'all's do, especially if you run OBS. But no, I was actually on my computer, so I had no way to screen record. I mean, but yeah, I wish, I always thought about that, and during that time too, I think Ryan was even in there, if I'm not mistaken, on that particular. That was an old StreamYard. I said, "Hey, let's meet here for something," or he wanted to meet us there for something, and he was the only one that was on camera. And that's the first time, that I think any of us saw him on camera, and that was like what 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and Y'all should have seen what we saw. Let me get some water. All right. But he didn't look anything like I thought he would look like. I'm not trying to be rude or judge or anything like that. I'm just saying he reminded me of the adult version of Chunk from the movie Goonies. You guys remember the movie Goonies? Chunk? Except he wasn't heavy set like Chunk. It's just I don't know how to explain it. Ginger with like a reverse mohawk almost. I don't know how to explain that. Your typical computer nerd guy on certain movies. I don't know how to explain that. And he had this computer set up in I assume was a basement with a bunch of monitors and all this stuff. Like he was some big hacker guy or something. I was in Zoom, by the way, and sharing screen. We Tiny and Frogger probably see it too. Wait, I'm a little lost here on the chat here. Let's see who's backstage. Got Sabin here. What's up, Savvy? Sap here.
Hey, what's going on?
Not a lot of. I've got somebody else. Who may this
Uh-oh.
be? We got Blazing. I think it's Blazing.
Oh shit,
What's up,
I'm
Blazing?
leaving. I didn't know Savvy was coming up.
Okay. But yeah, I was talking about how I don't remember what year it was, but it was when I first saw Pure Incel, we call him now Pure Virus. We did this little private stream, and he has quite a computer set up. But the first thing he ever messaged me was a coupon for a computer, and I thought he just owned some kind of computer store or something. But anyways,
Did you really?
yeah, I didn't know him. I mean, I knew him because when when Mark was here, the Papa Titty for a wrench. It was me, Negative Zero, which was Constantine's friend. I don't think he's around anymore. And I believe it was Pure Virus. We did that. We were the first ones to go up and do Papa Titty for a wrench on Mark's channel. So,
Dare I
anyways,
ask what a Papa Titty is?
what's that?
Dare I ask what a Papa Titty is? I feel
Yeah,
like I
we had
hear.
we had a Papa Titty. We had a if it was a female, it had to be done backstage, of course, not on camera in front of the publicly. But for us dudes, we had to pull our shirt up.
Oh, a little
we,
pop the titty. Okay.
yeah,
Am I
and then for
echoing, you guys?
No, that's
what's
Jeff.
no, wait, I shouldn't be echoing. I'm just on my phone.
I hear it,
Am
but
I?
I don't have your
Is it
stream
gone?
running over on YouTube. I checked.
Jeff, do you
How,
have YouTube open on your phone?
No, I'm just on my other phone, but the volume is all the way down. I just got my StreamYard and my phone's all the way down. My other phone's all the way down.
It could be me.
I don't hear any. You guys hear an echo in chat? I don't hear an echo at all. Everybody sounds very, very clear and crisp.
Okay.
Blazing, I hope I'm kind of glad you came up because did you see what was going on over there? I think that was Liz's channel. I don't even know what channel that was, but they were going after all of us and protecting Dowd.
Yeah, that it was Blazing and Nunya. They went at all of us, but Blazing and Nunya. What I do illegal is I can't do this because I have an echo and I don't know why.
Try dropping down
And coming
and then
back up.
coming back up. That's the only
Okay.
thing I can think of.
Okay.
All right.
Be right back.
But yeah, did you see any of that over there, Sabby?
No, I was hanging out over in Jamie's.
Oh, were you? Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that he went live. I was just busy. I didn't. I usually can't go live that much during the weekends, but
Yeah, he
yeah,
usually only goes live like for about an hour, but he went live for 3 hours tonight.
well, that's cool. That was funny last night when you and I were going over there on panel. We were like on your stream, and I was sharing to my channel or whatever. and we were just sneaking over there. It was pretty funny. What's up, Wald? Johnny. Johnny brought me Johnny's list. Yeah, it was so. It was. I have to say, it's comical. John and well, what's his name? The other guy, Jacob Murphy. I don't know what he goes by anymore. He changes his channel name all the time. But they were up there making fun of us as Americans, me especially, and saying Jeff Lloyd about this, that, and oh, hold on, it's probably blazing. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, hopefully we don't have an echo.
Okay.
Okay, let's try it now.
I don't hear it right now.
Good.
Oh,
Yeah,
I just did.
nobody else hears it but you. Oh, Sabby dropped down. Don't know what happened there.
I don't
But
know.
yeah, it's kind of funny. Blazing, just what I was going to say was it's kind of funny how, why is it like if I lived in the UK or Australia, I would spend most of my YouTube time with my fellow Australians or my fellow British people or Europeans. But they love to be hanging around with Americans. And then they act like they know the laws here. They act like they know everything about, oh, if Jeff was up in Northern England, he would be stomped in the mud or whipped in the mud. I was like, you couldn't whip cream. Shut up. Oh, I got to turn that one down now.
It's hilarious, Jeff. They know our laws. They know our Constitution.
Right.
To pull them up and screen share the laws, and
Yeah.
I didn't listen much tonight. Basically towards the end, because I'd already seen the part 3, so there's no reason. What I found funny is Liz is the obsessed freak. She's like, I banned Blazin and all of her alts. Well, bitch, I don't have any alts. And second of all, who wants to come into your chat room with who's in there now? Like Dowd and Jesse, and just come on with all that. Nobody wants to be in there. Oh, and Nunya, Telly said he left his tampons in Zoom and he wants them back.
I don't have a headset. Now somebody's saying that I need a headset. No, my speaker I have on here is usually pretty good. Am I sounding okay to you, Blazin?
I still hear the feedback, but I'm dealing for a second.
Yeah, I think we can deal with a little bit of whatever. I'm getting my whole setup here in a few days, so.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, so this is how hypocritical they were being. I was only over there for a little bit too, and just to see what was going on, And I guess it was an old Rumble stream that Liz was playing or something. But it's almost comical, and it's like, oh, Jeff, this and Blazing and Nunya, and going through the whole list of names or whatever. But
right,
I'll
like
just
how did I interfere or how did we interfere in a child custody case? I didn't do any of that shit, but she's like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter because they can have each other. That's the way I look at it.
Right.
I'm doing my thing, and Liz latched on to me, and I'm kind of happy that I'm trying to talk with this echo in my ear. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm being mind controlled. Are you trying to mind control me, Jeff?
I don't know how to mind control anybody. I'm not Hollywood MK Ultra shit. I don't know anything about that. I'm just on a phone talking. But no, they were. They were. Okay, so here's the hypocritical part. Like, why did Nunya, and of course they threw in a couple other names, Cap and whatever, bring up something from a year ago? I'm like, wait a minute. So they jumped from that to something I said, which a few people know the real thing, okay, but I'm not going to jump. I'm not going to say it on here. But on locksmiths, there was a situation a few years back where I don't even think the app exists anymore. It was some kind of news app. It was either called News Break or News Max or News something. And without getting the complete details, the first thing that was put out in our local area was there is a lockdown at a certain school where a certain family members of mine attend, and there was a certain situation, a bad situation. And then they retracted it and said, okay, it's not at the school, it's across the street, it's a home. And yes, there were people that were actually, unfortunately, unalived and injured, and the school had to take precautions, right? So, and they looked it up. Well, you think I'm going to give them the name of the school where my grandchildren go to? No.
No.
I'm not going to do that. And because they wanted to press me more on about the information, yeah, I'm going to say a few little lies here and there because I don't want these perverts know where my grandchildren go to school.
Right.
But
So you're
no,
going to deflect them away from it a little bit.
right. And that's exactly what I was doing. And yes, there were some mistakes that were made. That's why there's called retractions. Like in the newspaper, they make a mistake, the next day it's in a little tiny, I don't even know if there's newspapers anymore, but they used to have a little spot in the back, where it says retraction, we made a mistake or blah blah blah. Well,
Yes.
that's what happened with that. And the first initial the whatever. The first initial story was there was a possible school situation, and that's all we knew. And then, of course, I found out later on that no, it was across the street, and then of course they just simply say I just completely lied about everything. No, it really did happen. It just didn't happen the way, thank goodness, the way we originally thought. But anyways,
Right. And when that stuff happens, people jump because,
oh yeah,
yeah. So, yeah, screw them if they think it's a lie and it was real. And that's the way I look at it is it is propaganda to carry out the narrative out here, and it's part of the game. And that's what's, you know, I try
oh
to
yeah,
keep with the truth and then add a little bit of this or that to it. But I notice some
right.
people just come right out and just flat out lie about things. And
Oh, of course,
the echo
of
is still
course.
bad. I still hear it too. Jeff, they're saying check and see if your echo cancellation is on.
I don't know how. I will try. I'm on my phone. I wouldn't even know where settings. Let's go to settings. I assume that's where I'd
Yep,
go.
go to settings.
Audio. Echo cancellation is on.
Hmm.
I'll turn it off and see what happens. Let's see what.
Testing
Oh,
one,
it's
two,
off.
three. Talk, Sabby.
Hello.
Oh, that's
Now
better.
I can barely hear y'all, but is it
I can
better?
turn my. Are you
The
guys hearing
echo's
it now?
gone.
The echo's gone.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what I did wrong. That.
Testing one,
Oh
two,
shoot.
three.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, it's working. The only problem is you guys are quieter now to me. Oh boy.
Oh, now
Well, at
you
least
can't
we
Um,
can
hear
talk
us.
to you.
Old man, where's your hearing aid at?
oh wow, that's way too quiet. So I selected speakerphone, uh, but I can't hardly hear y'all. So that's not gonna work either. Maybe I should drop down and come back.
Yeah,
Uh,
you should, because you just adjusted your settings. Try it.
yeah, this ain't gonna work because I can't
Oh,
hear,
especially on a
barely hear
phone, you
y'all.
kind of have to refresh.
Yep.
Yeah, let me
Bye, Jeff.
right back. Let you guys talk here. I'll be right back.
Okay, we'll handle this panel just fine. No, joking.
She kicked him. Good. We didn't need his bullshit anyways.
I saw Nunya's comment, like only Jeff can do a live stream about convenience stores and make it work. Like it's like he's making us all hungry. Oh.
Did she really?
Yeah.
I
Way up
wasn't
there. Hey,
even
Esme.
looking.
Yeah, what a hell of a morning. I think I might have pissed some people off today, but oh well.
Why? What did you do?
I was just a bad girl today. I kind of fought fire with fire, and oh well.
Did you leave them up?
No, I took it down.
Okay, I hope that worked because there's nothing else I can do.
Can you hear us now?
Oh yeah, nice and clear. I hope I don't have an echo because there's nothing else I can do. I did everything
No,
else
Nope.
it's
possible.
clear.
You
All
fixed it.
right, we're good to go. We
All
are
right,
good to
let's burn this
go.
mofo down. No, I'm just,
Down to the ground. Def Leppard Rock of Ages. Dun, 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 dun. I'm stuck
no.
in the
As far
80s.
as with Liz goes, that oh my gosh, she wants to call me a whore when I've never like had to give head for anything before. You know what I mean? I've never.
TMI, blazing TMI.
Never had to pick my kids up off the floor out of drugs he's, crawling around in.
Oh, that book.
I
That
haven't
it
even
was
read
hard.
that book, but I got little tidbits of it.
That's kind of where Nunya had. I think had a reading or whatever in a couple different streams, and I'll be honest with you, I had a hard time. Maybe it's I have ADHD. I don't know, but I had a hard time trying to keep the context of everything. But some of the things like I've known people. I've had friends that passed from heroin. Right. I that whole '90s era, '80s, '90s, early 2000s. There was a big epidemic thing or whatever it's called, and um, I've never seen anybody do a lot of the things that she said that she had done in that book. You know, the
Yeah,
abuse and
I've
the
seen a lot of people
methadone.
lose their life or lose loved ones,
Yeah.
I haven't seen them go to that extent that she had to go to. I don't do internet husbands. I keep my real one.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's just like the little bit I did watch, and that's why I decided to go ahead and like, you know what, I'm able to. I'm gonna go in and go live now. And so I didn't obviously watch hardly anything of it. I was there for maybe 10 minutes or something. Let's see who this is.
Yeah, I heard it was
Oh,
on like a third
B
grade
more.
reading level.
Hey,
Hey, what's
buddy.
up, B more?
How you
What's
doing,
up, B?
man?
Good. How are you?
Hey, Beanmore.
Cool, man. Hey, how you guys doing? Thanks, Jeff, for reaching out on the YouTubes. That's cool.
Yeah. Was that an audio that I left you?
Huh?
Was it the audio message?
I didn't hear any audio, but you left a typed message, a comment.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember where, but
Unless you,
yeah.
you maybe you did it by audio with your voice to put the text in. Maybe I don't know. Maybe that's it. I don't know. But I read it and I just thought, well, that's cool, man. And I thought, yeah, like,
I
Cool,
have your
cool.
little video pulled up to play it, Beanmore. You uploaded a video
which
I
one?
haven't watched yet. I don't know, you just did it tonight.
Oh, oh,
Is it a short?
was it last night? I did a live stream.
Um,
I was kind of
this
just,
says a contemplation at ADJ
oh, compilation. Yeah, dude,
compilation.
that's like,
Okay.
all right. So that guy, I met him on YouTube in 2023. He messaged me on Facebook and he sent me this video, which was one of my videos from a while back, way while back. And he put himself on, he mixed himself playing punk rock guitar over top my Cajun accordion playing. And I thought, wow, dude, this is like coming full circle because I started out playing punk rock, right? So
Right.
Yeah,
it's just
is
like,
that what this one is then?
yeah, it's just a compilation of
Cool,
different
cool
ones.
beans.
It doesn't have the full takes of the every song, but it's just a compilation, just cycling through a bunch of ones he's done from 2003 till present sometime. But yeah, that I really love that dude, man. He's a cool guy. He lives up in Quebec, and he was born in Holland.
I'll have
So
to
Oh,
give it a
okay.
listen.
and yeah, he's a cool dude, man. Like he's an old school punk rocker, man. He was like back in the like when it started out in 76, 70, well, 76. And then, there was proto punk obviously in like 72, 1, 2, 3, like Iggy and the Stooges and all that.
Yeah, do you remember? Well, one of my favorite ones was a lot of them became independent superstars like Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Lita Ford, but they had a band. Remember Cherry Bomb?
Yeah,
I can't think.
that was like
The
like
Runaways.
her earlier stuff, like the early Joan Jett.
Yeah, during the punk rock era, you had Glenn
Yeah, I gotta
Danzig.
hear. I haven't heard. I don't know if I've heard any of that, but like I'd be interested to hear that one day.
Yeah, they were pretty good. They just didn't make it too far. But independently, Joan Jett and Lita Ford did pretty good in their
Yeah,
solo
yeah.
career.
Joan Jett, like she's still going, isn't she?
So was Lita. Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like granted, like age and shows in the voice and the physical, but like at least they keep like kicking. That's commendable.
Yeah.
What would you do, y'all, if you didn't have Cruz in your chat? I mean,
I
really.
know he's sitting there just trolling. He's going off. What a crap show. No wonder you get the criticism you do, Jeff. Yeah, gee, thanks. So I'm asked to go live by y'all, and then I get criticized for doing it. Oh goodness, you can't win.
I love it. It adds humor to everything it does.
And no, Cruz, this is not the Be More That Savvy, whatever. She was thinking of somebody else. It was a mistake. You know that. She proved it.
Well,
Yeah,
y'all,
So,
I'm going to get ready to bounce off here. Wanted to stop up and
alrighty.
say hey, and yeah, make sure. Well, Telly, she gave your tampons to Wiggy and he used them, so you don't get your tampons back. Sorry about your luck.
They're used now.
oh, oh, yeah.
Ugh. And then I'm not gonna say anything. Yeah, I'll leave it
Yeah.
at that.
TMI. Talk about TMI, Jeff.
I was looking at chat and I looked at tomatoes and it made me think, and I was like, yeah, I'm not going there.
Gamma Rama,
Uh,
what's Jedi confirmed mean? Is he here?
Gamma Rema, I think it's still here. Yeah, yeah.
Jedi.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's smoke them
He
out.
he said Jedi he or she Gamma Rama said Jedi confirmed, and I thought, is he here? I don't know.
Oh,
I
you
haven't
got
seen
banned out
Jedi.
last night. From
He got
here.
what?
Or was that here? Is this where the lights or the other night? No.
What happened? I don't
No,
know.
no, it wasn't in the stream. Maybe he's free in here.
I
Who
don't know.
Well,
knows?
Jedi went live last night for a little bit.
Who knows? We
Does he
got
hop
mods
on? Does he hop
everywhere. We got
on? Uh,
chaos around these here parts. Don't you know there be more?
well, I mean, I don't know the up to date shit, and I really don't care. I mean, I try to stay neutral with all this shit because I don't need any drama.
Yeah, we don't know. We just know. Hey, I don't type in Jeff. I can't type in Jeff's chat, but I just hit the link and come up and talk.
You
I
should be
did the
able to
same thing
type.
over at Savvy's.
I don't think you're banned. I mean, these that I know of. I
I
don't think
am, but
you're
it's
banned.
okay. It's not you would unban me, but I don't even want to say the name, but it's okay. It's all cool.
Well,
I'm
somebody put her link in the chat so I can unban her, please. Like, don't ban anybody unless don't ban anybody at all. Even if they dox, just dox. I mean, not dox.
All
If
she
they
has to do
dox,
is
time them
type
out
in
for
chat.
24 hours. What's that?
it
All
was
she has to do is type in chat.
Yeah.
I
Well,
it
if she's
was
blocked,
another show, so I can't.
thank you, Cruz. I appreciate it. I'll get you unbanned right now.
Oh, I'm gonna drop dead right now. Cruz did it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, no, he was nice enough. So you're unbanned now. All I had to do is go to your channel, and there we go. We're good to go. You're good to go. The Blazing Scar account is now unbanned. Thank you, Caboose there.
thank you for from the crazy lady. I appreciate it.
I keep calling Susan. Okay, so I'm sorry, it's Susanna. Sorry, Susanna. I've been calling you Susan. It's Susanna, so I apologize about that. But thanks for being here. CPBWV, what is up?
So why is
So
Savvy like one of the most hated women out here?
I
Like
was
everyone
wondering that
just keeps
myself.
telling me. Everyone
Who's
says,
more?
"Oh my gosh, don't you're letting Savvy in your chat? You're talking to Savvy? You said hi to Savvy." Like people like freaked out. Like what has Savvy done to me? Like
Well, shit. We've all on this panel. Well, I don't, except for at least for Be More Muster and myself. At least I don't know about y'all, but like everybody else here, Sabby, you, we've all been in our ups and
Good night,
downs
love.
and
I miss
fights and
talking to you
trolls
too. You have
and
no idea how
everything.
much.
haven't we
You're,
all been dirty mofos out here at one point in time or another to others? And like most
Yeah.
of us have, and it's like,
Actually, Blazin, I was very, very much liked in the community.
well, how'd you fuck that all up, Savvy?
I started dating Locksmith.
Oh yeah,
are you
that's right.
still with Locke?
The old you ruined locksmith thing. I remember now. Okay.
Sab, are you
Hey,
still with
Pikachu.
Locke?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the only reason I know you is because I met you through on one of his streams, and he helped me save one of my instruments, and I'll never ever like stop like praising him for that because I saved an instrument because of him.
I
Yeah, we've
remember
been
that.
together for almost 4 years.
Wow.
That was back in the day when we were all on camera. Like it was unusual for us not to be on camera, but then people started clipping things and taking it out of
Yeah.
proportion, and we all just started going off camera slowly but surely. But I'm gonna go back on camera again once I get everything set up here in a few days.
It's so
I don't
funny
care.
how each of us start out here real nice and kind of naive, and our guards are
Right.
down, and we have our cameras on, and we're sharing all kinds of private and personal information, not thinking, and then
That's
all of a
me.
sudden, kaboom!
Yeah, dude.
Smack,
It
smack.
could get bad. It could get bad.
Yeah.
Well, I was on What's Your Story literally after my first catch, which the guy took off, but it was my first catch or whatever. And now, Gilp has been playing that. And I actually still have um, Wish, we call him Wish, but anyways, I still have his phone number. He's in whatever. And I left him a message. I was like, "Do you even know like what you're doing? Like these people that are going to your channel and asking you to play this and that." I said, have you vetted them? Do you even understand who you're dealing with?" Like, and he's never got back to me. I have nothing against the guy. I'm just saying, like, he just believes. There's some people like NTF, for example. She will read the chat, and somebody could say, Mount St. Helens just went off, and she'll believe it. She just believes
I heard,
everything that's in chat.
sorry to interrupt you. I heard NTF, I heard you speaking on Esme and Jedi's relationship tonight. Like I said, I click on it towards the end of the stream where you were up there. Now, come on, NTF. As you and FCC are all up in each other's DMs and you're always like He's not talking to me. Now he is talking to me. I like, come, how, honey, do you have any room to preach on someone else?
Oh, she
Just
was
say,
live tonight.
She doesn't.
I'm just saying, like, no, she went up on Liz's.
There's
And
been
said,
3 men in the
Oh,
community that she has tried to hook up with. All
I
they had to
know.
do was buy her like a plane ticket. She
Cap
would
is
leave
one
her
of them.
kid, leave her old man,
Well,
fly across the
that was the
country, and go
that
get
was
laid.
the what did Jedi? He gave her a golden ticket or some shit.
No, NTF's a different person we're talking about. I don't know
Oh,
if
I
you
thought
know
you
who
were
she
talking about
is.
Jedi.
No.
Okay, and
No, NTF
Esmeralda.
said something about Jedi and his wife.
That's what
And
I mean.
yeah,
Esmeralda
and
got a because he Jedi fucked up with what's her name? Uh
Jilly.
Jilly. Yeah,
be
because of
more
that
hush.
he said on the stream that he would give her a you know go around with whoever she wanted, but I don't know how serious that was. You never can know, really.
It's YouTube. Yeah, you never can know. Sometimes
Yeah,
you say
I
things just to say things to throw people off or whatever, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like that's one of those things I don't even want to think about.
right.
Yes, is it? I can't remember. It's not Virginia. That's not her name. CPP, West Virginia.
Oh, Vanessa.
Vanessa. I knew it started with the V. Yes, I know the cruise and NTF lore and the cap and NTF lore.
That's right. It was Cruz, Cap, and who was the third? Matt. Was it Matt or no? Was it somebody else? I don't know. I think there was more than three. I think she's with Ryan now or something. I don't know. I have no clue. I don't watch her. I really don't. Once in a while, I'll lurk, but other than that, it's just the same. And for her to call other people trash, like I literally have to laugh to myself. I'm like, look, everybody has their own different, positions in life and what they're going through or whatever. But at least I have a loving family and I have children that I raise and care about. And you know what I mean? And I don't live in a freaking rundown roach motel and I never done meth. I'm just saying, it's like you're calling me trash? How dare you? It's like you literally are the definition of it, according to what I understand and what she's presented. She literally witnessed a child get essayed, according to what her and her whatever he is, Rooster said, and she didn't want to be a snitch. Remember that? And it took other people, I think, to finally report that. If it ever got reported, I heard it was, but I don't know.
Yeah, well, I don't have nothing bad to say to her as far as I'm concerned. I just thought it was, I know you and her have had your back and forth, but as far as her speaking out on other people's relationships, I thought, wow, lady, you really have no room to speak out on anybody's relationship like that.
Now I'm a little lost. Who are we talking about?
I
Let
don't
me
think
see.
I don't think you're around her anymore. Her name, and she goes by just NTF.
I've heard the acronym before.
Yeah, she
I
she
don't know. I've never talked to her. I don't think.
she basically
That's
just sits up
one big
there. And,
lock, pure virus. Anthony's going saying all these men's names for her. I'm sorry.
I was sitting there thinking, like, who would make a good YouTube couple? And I actually had some ideas. I was thinking, NTF and Pure Incel would be a good couple. Ryan, who was I trying to see? Ryan and Jilly would make a good couple.
No, Ryan
Um,
could not handle. Okay, we'll move on. But
there's a reason why I said that.
Is Ryan the one that resembles like Treasure Troll?
Like Eddie Munster.
I don't know. You kind of like the picture that Jedi put up of if you're talking about the same Ryan, he's one of the pred catcher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, did you hear what he said recently? We found out last night. Savvy
No, I
actually let
didn't.
me know.
What did he
He's
say?
not a catcher anymore. He's a citizen journalist.
There you go. Yeah, he's demoted himself, but that's all, you know.
You know
Yeah,
what
he
I
said
saw the other day for the first time? Talk
it's
about the where Nunya and Locke and Tommy and all them were on the panel, and then Locke went over to Tommy's. I've always heard you guys, all of you guys have always talked about it
Wait,
mm,
for
wait, wait,
years.
wait, wait, wait.
I did not see it. It's just
what
like a
happened.
9-minute clip or something.
Wait,
I
so is
Oh, when
Tabby
Locke
here?
went over and got the two piece from or whatever, somebody got a two piece. I forgot now.
Oh yeah,
Tommy and
that's when Tabby let Locke go get fucking beat up by Tommy.
he wasn't really
Okay,
beat
can we
up.
talk about how many victims
I
Sabby
did
are
not.
victims of Sabby? Okay, we got Vic, we got Tommy, we got Locksmith, we got Mass One, we got Pure Virus. How many more, Sabby?
Wait,
Wow.
what?
What the fuck?
Sabby out here breaking hearts.
I
Yo,
don't know
what's
what
up,
he's talking
B-More, you
about. I've
fucking
never
bitch?
broken anybody's heart.
What's up, bitch?
Oh, yeah, just so you know, your buddy Jedi's next.
What?
Yes.
Um,
What's the deal with you and Jedi? I'm completely lost
Explain
now.
Everybody,
to me too. I
sadly,
think Sabby
sadly,
explained to me.
Blazin ranks it highly above Sabby now. Sabby's trash.
Mm.
Cruz
No, I
is
know you're
mad
trolling,
because I
kidding.
played Jedi stream from the other day.
Oh,
He's mad because of what?
When Cruz is mad because I
No,
played Jedi stream from the other day.
no, you two stop it. Get in the shirt right now, Sabitha. You two
I'm
go
not
sit
getting
in
in a
Sabbath.
shirt with his
this.
stinky ass.
like
Wow.
sit in the same shirt. Is that what she's trying to tell you to do?
Yes.
She already
Oh, is this
left.
like when your mom makes you sit beside your sister on the couch with your
Yes.
arms around? Oh my!
That's exactly what it is. Because if we go into the same shirt, we're stuck with each other until we get along.
I could see you two making faces and sticking your tongue out at each other with a shirt on. I'm sorry.
Cruz is just a little punk bitch. He needs to go get laid.
That's what Pat Con said. Savvy has lots of enemies. Well, that's why your profile picture is half the devil and half. Actually, it's more than half the devil. It looks like and half an angel.
Nope. Half
Building
and half.
7 John did like a whole stream on Sabby, making
Oh,
herself
I'm
like
sure.
part evil, part light, like it going in how she doesn't fit in. And I'm like, here you are, John, wearing a fucking halo and Superman tights. Like, what the hell?
Did he really?
Yeah, this has been a long time ago, but it'd be on his Rumble still. He did a whole stream on you. You had
Oh,
one of
I
these
just.
before, but it he pulled it out of a video.
Oh,
Isn't
I
that what
just.
this was replaying?
It's an old one though. It's an
Oh,
old
Oh,
one though.
God.
I don't know. I don't really go to Rumble anymore, except once in a while I'll go look at a few channels like Nanya's or Alex's or a few others. I'll check out once in a while. I just mainly stick to YouTube, to be honest with you.
Dude,
Kick,
yeah,
I actually go to
man.
Kick more.
Fucking Rumble doesn't have an app for PlayStation, so I can't watch it on my television without hooking up the laptop, which is a bad idea because this thing is about to croak.
You can't download stuff off of it either.
Yeah, I don't want to, but
I mean, you said Rumble?
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I wish there was an app for it, but that it's too underground, I guess.
well, I
It's
think you can get by more on Rumble than you can on YouTube. I know that much. I don't know how
yeah,
much.
that's probably why they don't put it on PlayStation.
Yeah, and you can put up like clips of movies without getting copy struck,
Yeah, the
in
copyright
between
shit. Yep.
videos. Yeah.
Locals, you can pretty much do whatever you want. I think. I mean, of course, I think it's a pay per view type. It's like the members of Rumble. like members of YouTube. Locals is like the members of Rumble. Like I've been in the Alex Catch, and I was a locals member when he first started. It was like $4 a month, and then something happened, whatever. I think my credit card, I changed my whatever, and then it went up. I went back in there and I was shocked. Like there was like people were putting up nudes of women catchers, like Courtney Elizabeth Smith. I'm like, isn't anybody gonna do anything? Like it's just anarchy in here. And I remember Alex actually telling me on panel when I was in chat, he was on panel right before a catch. He's like, Jeff, you like it much better here. It's a lot less BS. And it was nice at the beginning. And I went back like a year later. It was like, this is anarchy. I mean, like, people just put up whatever they want. It's like nobody really does much. I'm like, screw that. So I just put it on full screen and forget about the chat. I don't want to see certain things. I mean, so I'm just saying.
Hey guys, can I ask, is my audio making like a clicking noise or like a rumbling noise?
Not to me.
All right,
Everybody
good.
sounds clear.
Good. Because my laptop, I can hear it clear as a bell to my ear. It's like, it sounds like a motorcycle, like trying to turn itself off.
They're
It's
trying to
like,
turn on.
yeah, or something. Yeah. It'll either go up or go down or just stay stable. It's
Yeah.
It's been several
it's like
years
it's up at the
now.
red light or something. That's like the sound. It's like a fucking moped at the red light.
It's been
At
several
first,
years now.
it sounded like a
It might be
dildo at first.
your fan, Be More. It's probably your fan on
Oh
your
yeah,
laptop.
the fan's all kinds of fucked up. This thing is from 2016, and it has a CD-ROM drive that's totally broken, and I'm sure that has a lot to do with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to
My
have an
old
old laptop several years ago, and people, whenever my fan would kick on, people's like, she pulled the Harley out.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It's like that's exactly right. Fucking, I hate that. But hopefully, when I get some inheritance, I'll get a new laptop.
Yeah, I should get
Hopefully.
all my stuff in, and any day now. I got a laptop, a Rode mic, very nice webcam, soundboard, everything. So I'm just waiting, and we have our first interview, and we are going to do it pre-recorded. We were going to do it live, but we decided behind the scenes we're going to do it pre-recorded, and so that should come out sometime after either the weekend or after the weekend, depending on the thumbnail and the schedule and all that stuff. So, but yeah, we're actually doing the recording if nothing goes awry, because you know how life is. As we get older, especially, we don't know what to expect every day. We have plans, but they don't always work out the way we want them. But everything is planned, and we got a date and a time, and everything is perfect. And what's interesting, Blazin and Sabby and Mitch and Nunya, there's been a subject that's been talked about on Hoax Wars and whatever sewer. I don't know what the other place is. They fight a lot, but they were talking about a certain person, and I'm not going to say because it's going to be in the interview. This is coming from the horse's mouth. This is coming from the rock star's mouth. So we're going to talk about that subject. So I encourage everyone to be to the podcast channel, the behind. I don't even know the name of my own channel. But if somebody could drop it. It's Behind the Barrier, Beyond the Barrier podcast. But where it's going to be on there, and he's going to answer those questions because I actually sent him a link to Hoax Wars one night, and I mentioned the name, and there's two different names. Oh gosh, sorry. Gomez knows who I'm talking about too.
Mitch, right?
But he actually cleared up what people got wrong or are getting wrong on the internet, and we're going to talk about on the interview. So he's going to clear that up from the horse's mouth. So it's going to come directly from the band member, like what happened and everything. So I think a lot of different communities will want to see that, and it's going to shock some people, I think. So
So you're
just
doing it
FYI.
You're doing it on Rumble?
No, it's going to be on YouTube
Oh, cool.
on our
Awesome.
behind. I don't usually. Let me. I'll have to go there and get it and drop the link to my own
Yeah.
channel. We only have a couple hundred subscribers because we just put some stuff up for now, like to have our tabs open. Once we get a few interviews on there, we're going to get rid of some of the other stuff that's on there now.
Yeah.
But I'll be right back. Oh yeah, there it is. I don't have to worry about it. There it is. Behind
Only if
the
Top B
barrier.
Coco can come back out to play.
I miss him, dude. I
I
haven't
miss
What
talked
Top
to
happened to
B.
him.
him?
I haven't talked to him in a long ass time.
Yeah,
I think he's been, literally like took a break, long
Yeah,
ass break. Hopefully he
I,
comes back.
I think so, but that's okay.
he needs. Oh, well, we all need a long break once in a while,
Yeah.
especially me. Sometimes I break my own rule of taking it. Like I'm supposed to be on a break right now, but there's a link, everybody. That's about to pop off. So what's today? Shoot. Well, technically it's Sunday because it's after midnight. But I would say probably approximately, if everything works out, a week from now or so, you'll see the upcoming interview and you'll know who it is. It'll be in the thumbnail and the title. So
Okay, I just subscribed.
I appreciate it. But that's a shared channel. And yeah, we got a lot of interviews, but that's going to be the first one we're going to post. And the main reason why is, first of all, he helped me start my YouTube channel. So there's that. And then he knows about this internet talk of a certain person that's going to clear up a lot of things. And yeah, so I think it's going to be interesting. Then, of course, going to talk about his musician, platinum, multi-platinum, whatever, bands and stuff. So that'll be fun.
Behind the barrier.
Yeah, there's Darrell right there. He just got home from a concert.
I just subbed up.
Yeah, Darrell's my co-host. You want to come up,
Yeah,
Darrell?
he did a video from the concert today.
I know I missed it. There was two of them. I saw he went live twice, and I just wasn't near my phone or anything. I didn't even know about it till like an hour before. People were asking me to go live behind the scenes. I'm like, I can't. And then I got everything done, and I was like, I can now. So here I am.
You say it
And
was a concert? Like who was it? A band?
yeah, hey Daryl, that was the grand opening of the new amphitheater there, right? Because you sent me a couple pictures. Yeah, there's a new amphitheater up in Minnesota, and we used to go like back in the day when we were younger and growing up. We didn't live too far from there,
Yeah, I
and it
bet
was
it
just a
sounded
little,
good. Sounded probably pretty good.
Damn.
yeah, 5 bands. Five Buck Cherry. I think if I'm is that the bands I'm thinking of that you told me about? Buck Cherry, Chevelle. I can't remember all the bands.
I remember me and my dad went to an amphitheater and just like sat there and played, and the acoustics
Oh,
were
wrong
just so
amphitheater.
amazing, dude.
I'm sorry. I was okay. I'm
Oh,
sorry. I thought that was the same amphitheater you were telling me. I guess I was wrong
no,
with the
no,
amphitheater.
this is just a place I went to with my dad, and the
Oh,
acoustics were just awesome, dude. Like I was playing the Cajun accordion, there was like blasting.
I'm sorry, I'm
yeah.
getting high and just reading
Me
Chris's
too.
comments, and I can't. I can't keep a straight face. Just
I can't, I'm getting high, but I can keep a straight face though.
be more.
You know what? I haven't had any THC. I believe in over a month and a half, 2 months now. I just
Wow.
haven't gotten any. I mean, I haven't. I just got my nicotine vape, literally in my water. That's it. In my salsa, my what they call bleach. They have like vitamins. It's called Bubbles with Benefits. It's it's kind of funny.
Bubbles with benefits.
Yeah,
Sounds
it's
like it
just
might have
seltzer
a
water.
corn attached to it too.
It's just
Well,
plain straight up seltzer water.
yeah, but it has like a bunch of vitamins, zero sugar, no
Yeah.
artificial dyes or flavors, natural. It's
Got
all
new
natural.
electrolytes.
It got
Yeah.
electrolytes. Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah.
Dude,
So I
I
have
need
that and
that all
water.
the time. I just can't afford that shit. Like fucking electrolyte packets and all that stuff.
You know, if you even look up bottled water, I'm telling you, if you think you're getting fresh spring
You're
water,
not. You're
yeah,
not.
yeah, you're not. And if you think it's pure and
It's
clean,
not.
it's not. And
Well,
if you want it pure and clean, you have to. I can't even remember the name brands. Like the only person I know that can afford to buy, like Scotty buys it. We can't afford to buy it here.
Boss.
Yeah, like it's almost like $5 or it's
Hmm.
like $12 for 4 or 6 bottles of it or something. It's like utterly ridiculous. You can't even afford,
I
to
know,
buy
dude.
it.
Like, see, I'm dealing with the shitty bottled water I'm getting, but I'd much rather drink that than the tap water in this house.
Right.
Yeah. Well, the
It
Yeah.
tastes
boss is one
fucking.
of
It
the
tastes
lower
foul.
price
It
ones too.
smells foul, and it tastes foul.
All right. I'm not
We
for
So
don't
sure who
drink
this
we
is.
got well water, so we don't drink it. There's too much iron in it.
I would. Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
I'm not for sure who this is backstage. I'm gonna put up an overlay. 1 second here.
Sabby must drink Flint water because she's so dumb. Sorry.
Well, I guess we're about to hear some, probably a bunch of N words. I have no idea who this is.
Hey, Jedi. Sorry.
It's Jedi. What's up?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, who this?
It's Muddy.
Hey, how are you? I don't think we met before. Anybody know Muddy?
No, I've been in the chat a few times under Wild Water.
I'm sorry. What was the screen name again?
Screen name is Muddy, but I was in the chat a couple times under Wild Water.
Wildwater.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome. I don't know what community do you come from. Do you have a specific community you come from, or?
No, I'm just bouncing around. I'm like a hippie.
All right.
You're not going to porn
Just
bomb us, are you?
Huh?
You're not going to porn bomb us, are you?
Oh, hell no.
that
Just
means
ask.
Ew.
yes. No.
That is an awful problem I've seen that a lot of people are having issues with.
Have you
I,
heard of? Oh, I'm sorry. There's a delay. I don't mean to overtalk anybody. It just happens sometimes. Have you heard of? There's two names she go. Well, there's actually three or four. Her main channel's called Stinky N. She goes by Noelle. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, and I
I'm-
did not believe you, Jeff, and you were 100%
I know.
right about her.
The reason why I
no,
brought that up,
Defended
it
her.
happened again to somebody else that I warned, and they said, "Jeff, she's so sweet." I was like, "I did a panel of people's testimonials." Is that a
well,
Wait
P
a minute.
bomb?
that's
So
my real face. Put it on
is,
there.
is this
I can't
Noel?
see, but
Like
my
Noel?
eyes suck.
Are you talking about the girl that goes by Noel, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
And she is maybe a little touched.
Yeah, she's special
she's
needs.
got some issues. Yeah,
Yeah, so she has a channel called Stinky N.
Stinky N. That is her
Yeah.
channel. Yeah,
Is it still there?
of course. Yeah, she has a new boyfriend. I don't know much about the whole situation. Obviously, I don't really care to know. But she
Yeah.
used to call, like, she would call Jilly mom,
Oh,
and I'm like,
Jesus.
don't let her up. Please don't let her up. And
Yeah,
like,
that's kind of, yeah.
people didn't want to hear me. They didn't want to believe me. Oh, Jeff's lying. Jeff's lying. So I went over to Belt Loops, Lieutenant Belt Loops channel. He's an actual police officer. And all these women started coming up. Army, Marine and Army's mom didn't know who she was, but we let her up, on he did, brother. And she's like, yes, we trusted her for 6 months. And then she just pulls up her shirt or whatever, she does. And then she also, before she pee bombs, she has this thing. I think it's her bracelet or something. She starts filling around. No, it's a straw. I'm sorry. It's a
Yeah,
straw.
yeah,
She fills
yeah,
around with her mouth
Yep.
before
yeah.
she pee bombs. And that's kind of
Oh
like,
my
get
God,
ready.
dude.
And she always does it because there's a guy on panel that she likes or thinks she has a crush on. She's did it to James D and Scotty and yeah, and then she'll use her disability.
Are you talking about the El Diablo Radio International guy? Fucking
Her name is Noelle.
King Stephen. Is that the one she's trying to impress?
No.
Okay.
James D is just he's
no
from
King Stephen. Like
Oh
you
no, I
heard
don't know
him.
that one.
He is an asshole. He
I don't
is
think
bad.
I've heard of that.
He's bad, dude.
No, I have so much self-respect for myself. I would never do nothing like that.
Yeah, she doesn't have any respect for herself at all, which
Apparently.
I don't get why they think, oh, if I do this, then so and so's gonna like me. What I was raised to believe is if you don't have respect for yourself, nobody's ever gonna show you respect.
Yeah.
Right.
All they're gonna do is use you for what you present.
That's right.
Yeah, I was lurking on one of her streams recently, and I decided to go in on an alt that I very rarely. I don't really have alts, but I do have one, obviously. And I decided, you know what, I'll utilize it. I don't troll with it really, but I went in there and I asked the questions. I was like, well, why do you do that? Why do you? She goes, to me, it's just funny. I was like, you can get people's streams taken down. You can get channels taken down, all that stuff. She don't care. Hey, Esme.
Hey,
Oh shit, run. Everybody run.
I just needed to prove I don't know what is going on with Cruz. What the heck? Why am I an alt?
I mean, Jedi's in here. You're in here. I don't know. I think he's just trolling.
I think so.
Alt.
There's you right
That's
there.
what he's saying that that Jedi is using my account.
And Jedi is literally right below you, a few comments down.
Come up and explain yourself, Cruz. Come on. You got Esme up here calling you up.
Well,
they're
Jedi is a dipshit, but you're not an alt.
Yeah, I'm definitely not an alt. I honestly have heard bits and pieces. I don't know what Cruz thinks has happened, but apparently I'm going to be, in the place of Jedi if Jedi doesn't shape up.
It's because Jedi lied to you.
What did he lie about?
He knew exactly what he was doing while you were out of town. He shared an image of Cruz and said it was Cruz and called it Cruz and then told you it wasn't. He didn't know what it was. He popped 2 lives.
But it was an AI image. It wasn't.
It's an AI image, but he was calling it Cruz. And then he told Esme that he didn't know what it was. He thought it was a joke.
I'm still confused.
He popped another live, and he was explaining it live after live after live. And then he took down the live where he was lying to Esme about it.
He told me that was, an AI generated cam slip of Cruz.
He knows now, but when he first did it, he actually thought it was Cruz.
He loves his AI.
Didn't he say he was sorry? That if he knew that was really Cruz, that he would not have done that?
Nope.
No?
Nope. He never once apologized.
Wait a minute. The one
I'm a little
stream
lost, so I'm just going to listen.
Wait. Well, I guess we'll hear from. Well, let's see. Oh, okay. Hey, what's up, Anya?
Hey, that's not really all of it. So Esme, we don't know if it's really you we're DMing or if it's Jedi because he was DMing Cruz from your account on disappearing mode.
What?
And so now we don't know if it's you we're talking to or if it's fucking Jedi. And so Jedi went live and then he deleted it and he was showing screenshots of yours and Cruz's DMs, trying to make people think that Cruz was being a creep in your DMs. Like, it's insane.
Yeah.
And now Jedi is saying check Cruz's devices, like Cruz is some kind of fucking weirdo or something. Like what?
I
Well,
think
that's what I.
Cruz is saying, "Oh, I have screenshots of you and Jilly
He does,
messaging."
right?
He does.
As he doesn't have anything currently, and it
But
hasn't
wait,
been
hold on.
anything.
Hold on. So he does, but this is the thing. Jedi was logged in as you on your Instagram, talking to Cruz as you
When?
yesterday,
No,
and so now it's like, damn, was I DMing with you or was I DMing with Jedi? You know what I mean?
no. Cruz IG DM
Right,
me yesterday. Me.
right. And Jedi had screenshots of it and was posting it on his live that he deleted.
Hmm.
I'm just letting y'all talk. I don't
And
want
I
to
Yeah.
talk
know.
over
So
anyone.
The
that's just.
straight. What I know, anyways,
Mhm.
is the avatar was what Cruz has used himself before on panel.
Well, that's kind of like I don't know anything about all that shit. I just know about the whole. Your fucking Instagram is Jedi's logged into it, so we never know who we're talking to. So, and then he's out here doxing Cruz on purpose with intentions of doxing him because he's mad because Cruz is going to tell you about Jilly and Jedi still talking. That's crazy.
But they're not.
But I don't know. That's between y'all. But I'm just saying that's fucked up for Jedi to do that, though.
It's fucked up if Cruz thinks he's going to
But wait,
alter a message or say that it's still happening,
okay.
then I call bullshit.
So I don't think Cruz is altering anything, but I mean, I don't think he's trying to tell you out of ill intent. I think he's doing it to look out for you so you're not out here looking dumb, if anything. You know what I mean? But then the fact that Jedi knows about it and he's in the middle of it, logged into your Instagram and shit, chatting it up with Cruz. I mean, we have the stream that he deleted. It's not deleted. Nothing's ever deleted. So he deleted it real quick. I don't know. I just thought it was weird. And I just wanted to say that because now I worry about like, is it Esme that I'm telling that Clown and Jedi are fucking, or is it somebody else? You know what I mean?
Oh,
Well,
it
don't
was
believe
definitely
Esme.
me.
You're the only one that knows what's going on with Esme and stuff. So stay up here while you guys figure it out.
Yeah, I'm.
'Cause-
I'm just
Well,
saying
maybe
that's what Cruz is talking about.
Well, I don't think Cruz knows what he's talking about, to be honest, really, because he doesn't have my device.
But then how's okay? So I don't think he has your phone, Esme. I think he's logged into your Instagram, bruh.
No.
Yes. So did you turn on disappearing messages with Cruz yesterday?
Disappearing messages? No, he turned off disappearing messages.
That's because somebody turned it on. That means Jedi was on your account while you were as well. Because the disappearing messages was on Cruz's side and he had to turn it off. That makes complete sense, Domino. Are you retarded? But yes, that's exactly what that is. So did you send screenshots of your DMs with Cruz to Jedi yesterday?
I texted Jedi.
But you didn't send him screenshots of yours and Cruz's DMs, right?
No, there are
So
two.
then get him.
No, there I did two screenshots. And I said, what's going on? I wasn't home.
Okay. Well, I'll ask you about those behind the scenes. I'm not going to put it out here on Front Street. So
Yeah, please
just
do,
saying,
because it
you
doesn't
know,
make any sense. It
did he?
the reason he said, oh, I have screenshots or I have whatever of talking. If that's
Mhm.
what he's about to say, then he might as well just go ahead and do it, because there's no truth to that,
I
and I
think he
don't
don't
need
want
to
to
hear
hurt you.
bullshit.
I don't think he wants you to be hurt. You know what I mean? He feels bad, literally. He thinks, you know what I mean? Like, it's stupid if he is doing that. If Jedi is doing that, I don't know.
are you sure it isn't like a false Instagram account? Because that
I don't
happens to
know. I
me
don't
all
know
the
shit
time.
about it. I don't know all about that. That's what I'm saying. Is like I can't speak on all that. I'm just hypothetical is what I'm answering to. Like I don't know, but I don't think I've known Cruz for a while now. I don't think Cruz would be doing it out of ill intent. He's not a bad dude like that. Low key, I
And
think he feels bad for you. I mean, if Jedi is making you look stupid out here in front of everyone, like that's fucked up. I would want somebody to tell me too. You know what I mean? It ain't
Let me
my
ask
business.
one
But
question
Wow.
that kind of has to do with this, and we'll get right back into it. But Nanya, do you remember the Carl account with a K?
I do.
That was tech, right?
No, I don't know. They send me voice messages and shit on Instagram. I don't know.
The reason why I'm
Shut up,
asking
PatCon.
is
Sorry,
that
Jeff.
at the time,
Mhm.
they'd been in the community for a while, and I gave them a wrench. And then we were talking in DMs later to find out that they completely backstabbed me. And then I found out that it was allegedly tech. And then there was another situation too. I'm trying to remember, like the I'm Steve Dave. All right, who's that dude? Because he used to be cool with me, and then all of a sudden
Yeah.
he even sent me a voice, audio, and a picture, and a
Mm,
whatever. He's like some bodybuilder, whatever
yeah,
guy.
he's cool.
But and he was the first one to ever even like give me a PayPal or a second catch.
That's what's up.
But
Yeah,
now
I
he
mean,
doesn't
I don't
like
know who
me.
he is. I don't care who he is, but he's good people. I've DM'd with him before. He's nice.
Yeah,
He
Well,
just
I
likes to troll.
regardless, the way that, and maybe I took it wrong, but the way that Cruz was making it seem like Jedi doxed me on purpose with a profile pic that he himself has already used,
hmm
and then claimed that you doxed me with had ill intentions, and because Jedi has did that, now I'm supposed to
Got to
take
pay for it,
the,
right?
yeah, I have to
And
pay
that's
for
I
it.
think that part of it is a troll. Honestly, I
Yeah,
think
that's
it's just
all
a
I
joke.
heard. And I didn't
But
agree. I was like, why, Cruz? That's,
no,
yeah.
I think that's a troll. I think, and maybe it even means like at the end of the day, you're going to be the one that has to pay for it, as me, because it's got to come out now. Obviously, he brought it out, and now you're going to be out here on the internet looking dumb as hell. Possibly, you know what I mean? That's probably what he meant. I don't know. Shut up, Pack on. I'm not speaking for him. I'm just
Can I
speaking. I'm just saying
suggest,
what happened.
though, like, from my understanding now, Nunya's saying that when she messages you, Esme, she's not for sure if it's you.
hmm
Can't you two, like, types like a few letters or numbers into this private chat
We have a
that,
code word.
yeah, so that,
I'll
yeah, that you know it's you guys talking to each other or something, like none of us
type
are
the code
gonna.
word in the back chat for you. That's a good idea, Blazing.
Okay.
well,
Um,
yeah,
well,
Okay,
and
look at that code word. That's the code word. Okay.
let me just mention this if I
what the
could.
hell?
I have 5 cruise Instagram accounts, and one of them, I'm the only person they're following, which makes no sense. Like I'm the only person. So, and they started messaging me. I thought, well, maybe this is Cruz's new Instagram. This is a while back. But so when somebody says, "Why don't you just message Cruz?" I don't know which one's him. I
Nobody knows
don't.
which one's real him.
It's
PatCon,
like with
that is true. Jedi did dox my grandma. Easy
That's part of
reasons
the
Ian's
fun of it,
info
Jeff.
without. That is true. Jeff.
but
Eeny,
Jedi
meeny,
was
miny,
here.
mo it, Jeff.
I don't know what's that.
Take a chance. I said any, meeny, miny, mo, the messages. Figure out which one's the real cruise. Just any, meeny, miny, mo.
Well,
No, because
can't you do the voice text on
Yeah.
IG? There
Yeah,
you
but what
go.
if
yeah.
I don't want Jedi creeping on our DMs though? You know what I mean? That's
But
kind
he
of weird.
doesn't. That's
We
what
talk
I'm
a lot of shit
saying.
about him, Esme. I mean,
Well, have at it, but he doesn't. So that's it.
The way
If
I
we have
look
a
at it is,
conversation of what went on, and as far as that, I don't even share screenshots, but I asked, "What the fuck is going on?"
okay, I'm gonna tell the
Stupid
truth,
shit.
Esme. Don't be mad at me, but me and Esme definitely send memes back and forth of Jedi bald and all kinds of stuff. Like we make fun of him a
is
lot.
that where those are coming from?
Yeah, that's where they're coming from. Me and Esme are creating them.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
just kidding.
no.
Not really. Don't do that.
Shit.
Fuck you, Jedi. Sorry, Esme. We like you, Esme. Don't get us wrong, okay? We really do like you. We just don't really care for Jedi. It's
I
kind of
like
weird.
both y'all.
Jeff likes everybody. He's got a problem, but
I don't like everybody. I'm
Interesting.
just saying I like Jedi and I like Esme, so I don't want to get in the middle of this. I
I
really
like
yeah.
them
don't.
both too. Yeah.
Well, see, we don't really know
Yeah, I like
Jedi, but we don't really care for him. But we like Esme. You know what I mean?
dude, I like
I've known
On
Jedi
certain
and
Jedi
times.
Esme. I like them
for a
both.
long, long time. I've always kind of liked Jedi. I just like how everyone thinks it's boring, but how he reads information and does things.
Dude,
Like,
Right.
Shut up, Cruz. Fuck you.
Look, listen, he came out
No.
he visited me 4
Yeah, we
times,
know.
dude.
We
He
seen.
drove all the way out to see me, man.
That was good. But
I
you know
can't,
what? We
and
still like Esme more.
he did some work to help fix my house up. So shit, I can't.
He doxed my grandma, so
Well,
what do you
Yeah.
do about it?
I don't know anything about that, but
Yeah.
So I understand Nunya and I understand B more. Everyone has a right to like and dislike who they.
Yep.
Yeah. Esme, are
Esme,
you reading what Cruz is saying in chat?
Esme and her husband is next. Nothing can't save you. Esme, tell him fuck off.
I'm
That's
about
just
to say,
what
Cruz, how about your next?
you say.
So the
Next,
gal that
next,
was up
next.
here, but that went by
Hmm.
Muddy, I didn't realize she was gone.
Shut the fuck up, Wiggy.
I am getting confused.
She
She
What
can come
dropped
happened?
back
about 10
up.
minutes
I
ago,
don't
Jeff.
know. What's that?
She dropped about 10 minutes ago.
That
Hey,
wild
Yeah,
girl or
I always.
whatever? Is that who you're
Yeah, she
talking
was
about?
up here, and then. Okay, so she dipped as soon as Nunya came up. I just rewound. So as soon as I let
Yeah.
you up, maybe she's in the basement. I don't know.
Did you put her in the
No,
basement?
no,
Oh.
she's not in the basement. No, I don't kick anybody unless it's Ryan usually or somebody else. But
Well, I just thank you for letting me up. I'm gonna jump down now. I just wanted to come up and speak on
Yeah,
Cruz's behalf because he's a
that's
retard.
not to
okay.
change the subject because we could always get back to it. I'm not hiding from
What,
any
Esme?
questions. But what is with Ryan now? All of a sudden, he claims I'm not a catcher,
Oh Lord.
and I don't have an app, and I don't have all. I'm asking for donations for what? My
Right.
travels of
Cook.
a narrator.
what
That's
yeah,
the
you
Ryan.
will
I'm just gonna
enjoy that
travel
one.
around the world and narrate the story I want to put out there. But I'm not a catcher. I don't label things. Catch is about to happen, postponed catch, catch to be coming, catch will be. None of that is true.
Sometimes you just have to let autism be autism.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Right, I guess. What's up,
shit.
Donovan?
All right, y'all. Have a good one. Thanks for
You
having me
too.
up,
Take
Jeff. I
care.
See you
appreciate it.
later.
All right, good
No
night.
problem. Take care. What's up, Victoria, Donovan, and AC? What's up, the shit show? What's going on?
What's up,
Things,
AC?
we're
You here?
just trying to obey
Yep.
TOS tonight. You're welcome to come up. It's just obey TOS. It's not me. It's YouTube. So until I get my backup throwaway channel, then we can say whatever we want on that one. But this one we kind of gotta be a little careful. But just chilling, kind of a last minute thing there. AC.
Hey Jeff, do you play music at all?
I haven't lately. I'll
That
be
you
honest
used
with
to
you.
though?
Oh yeah, I got my guitar and amp and my Ibanez and everything. Yeah, I
Oh
just
yeah,
haven't.
dude. I had an Ibanez a while ago, a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of quit playing. I don't know. Here comes
Yeah, it's one of those
Cleveland.
things you can get in and out
Okay,
of.
let's get this straight,
Uh
Esme. You're
oh.
the one that always DMs me. Let's get this straight with your fucking gay husband. You're the one that DMs me asking, "Oh, what did Jilly tell you? What did Jilly this? Why is Jilly modded on your channel, Cruz? Oh, who's Pikachu?" I never reply. So what are you? What did Jedi even show? Because I don't really even talk to you. You're the one that DMs me.
First of all, you act
First
like
of
I
all,
DM
nothing.
you all the time, so no, I don't. Second,
Yeah,
a
because I left you
question
unread when you
a
asked who is
question
Pikachu.
is putting it out there as are you a
So,
trustworthy
so
person
did
of
you turn
somebody
on
I could ask?
disappearing
If you think
messages
they're
last night?
retarded questions, I don't need to ask you shit. So I don't need to. Thanks. If that's your
Well,
opinion on it, fine.
well, yes, you DM me asking retarded questions all the time.
I
Did you
don't
turn
all
on
the time.
disappearing
That's
messages
a
last
lie.
night? Why did you turn on disappearing messages last
I
night, Esme?
didn't. You
So that
did.
was your husband.
No.
So you didn't turn on the disappearing messages and ask me a bunch of stuff. You just said no once, so you better watch your words twice. Who DM'd me in disappearing mode?
I'd have to check it out.
You'd have to check it out.
It would
It's
be
your
on my. It
Instagram.
would. He
It's
does
either
not have
you or
my
no. It was
info.
your husband, bitch.
No, listen. That's the third time you've called me a fucking bitch, and I don't appreciate it, Cruz. I'm not a bitch.
Well, I'm just saying you're kind of backtracking. So who was
No, I'm not.
typing?
I'm thinking.
You're
Excuse me.
backtracking. You said
I'm
no
not.
once, so you have to think about it. Why would you have to think about who's DMing off of your Instagram with your name?
No, I wasn't thinking of who needs to
Okay, so
message
that
or
was you
anything.
texting
I
me?
was thinking of disappearing. How do you turn it on or turn it
You
off?
swipe up and you knew that it was disappearing because you turned it off.
Okay.
You asked your questions, then you turned it off. I think it's still on disappearing mode, if I'm being honest. You're the one that turned it on, or was it Jedi? Hmm.
Jedi does not have access to my phone. I was not even in the same area as him.
So the
There
day
is
that
no
he streamed,
possible
were you
way.
up at 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
So why didn't you just resolve the issue when it was presented to you? Why did you just leave it on red?
Which issue?
I was like, tell Jedi to take that down before it becomes a problem. You just left it on red. I told you what it was. You left it on red. So why are you acting like the victim now? And you're the one that DMs me, old lady. You DM'd me on disappearing mode.
If you
Do we
say
say what
so.
was asked? Do we say what was asked?
You
You
go
were
right
like
ahead.
that.
I have nothing
You
to
were
fucking hide.
begging to
I have
know what
nothing to
Jilly
hide.
DM'd
If
me.
it you want
You were begging to see the pictures.
you are
I'm not
full of
gonna sit
shit.
here and argue
I
back and
will
forth with
put
the
it on
old
I will put
lady.
it on share mode right
Liz was
now.
right the entire time. Why is Esme grooming fucking young men?
Wow. Cruz, your head is about to be as big as your fucking fake AI cheeks, okay? No. No, no, no.
Like I said, I'm staying out of this one. No offense. There's certain things I'm staying away from. So I'll let
Yeah,
you
dude,
guys
I'm
do your thing.
definitely staying away from that shit. But whatever, man. It's just internet drama, garbage.
Yeah, I mean, and there you go. I think Pikachu is somebody I've never heard. If I can't ask another YouTuber, hey, who's this account, and not have ill intentions behind that,
Yeah.
okay? How many alts are on here? How many? I have no idea. So if you want to come at me acting like I have some, retarded questions, I won't ask you.
Okay, so Pikachu is, I believe, a decoy and was for CPP and then was at one point for Ryan until Ryan did his whatever thing, and that's all I know. That's all I really know. But Pikachu is somebody that's been in the community as far as the pred catching community for a while, from what I understand. So they're not a troll. I forgot the other person you mentioned. Hello?
Hello.
AC, go live.
Why did Cruz try to run an operation where he pretends to be mad about a picture that he himself put out? It's now using as a pretext to run. I don't know. That's Victoria. I think that's how you say the name there.
Wasn't that
Blazing
an
says
Ed Wood
nothing but
movie?
good.
Was that an Ed Wood movie? Victoria?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I'll
that
be
guy.
honest. I don't know.
He did those really low budget films back in the old days. He was like Victoria was one of them.
Oh wait, you said during the Obama administration?
No. This guy was a filmmaker, and he had a film called Victoria. He was very, I guess, cult. Like, I mean, not cult. Like, there was a cult for him. A cult. What's the word? Not term. Like I don't know.
I'm not for sure.
But he did.
An
Ed,
indie film? Is that what you're trying to
yeah,
say?
his name is Ed Wood. They made a movie about him, and Johnny Depp played him in that movie.
Edward
Um,
Scissorhands or
no, no,
Edward's? No, that's not it.
Ed Wood. He played the character Ed Wood in this film. Johnny Depp did, and so Ed Wood was this dude who made a whole bunch of really uh, different, independent, like kind of old school films.
Right, like well, independent indie films. They're the ones that
Yeah,
don't really go
like
mainstream, is what I'm trying to say.
really old school. Like this stuff was like black and white. Like Ed Wood films were all black and white. So
Okay,
um,
CPPWB. I wasn't sure. Thanks. I'm
he was
listening. I'm
kind of
just
like I think he was kind of in a way an outcast to the mainstream. I'm thinking because it's black and white film and he's doing stuff that's just he had a film called Victor Victoria, Make of It What You Will.
okay. So that's an actual movie,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Victor
Okay.
Victoria. Yeah.
Is it worth
Uh,
watching? I don't know. I don't.
well, he did a slew of films. I just can't remember because I haven't thought about him in so long since I saw that handle right now. I thought that movie. Oh my God, that's Ed Wood, that guy who Johnny Depp played in one of his films was Ed Wood, and I think it was called Ed Wood. I don't know.
So instead of Edward, Ed Wood. I
No,
guess.
Johnny
Yeah.
Depp played Ed Wood.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, yeah. Pretty damn sure. Somebody
You know
can
what's
correct me because
you know
it's
what's crazy is I've never seen a lot of Johnny Depp, even though they think I ate breakfast with it. No, it's my ex-wife's husband that got to eat breakfast with him, but they don't want to seem to.
really.
Anyways, I've
Yeah,
never
no
really
shit.
watched a lot of his movies except for like remember back. Well, some people are not old enough, some people are, but the oh good lord, I'm gonna forget it now. Something Jump Street, I think it was
Oh,
21 Jump Street.
that was a TV show. I
Yeah,
remember
and then
my sister loved that TV show. My older sister, she loved
yeah,
that shit. Yeah.
and then the movie Blow was a good movie with Johnny
Yeah,
Depp. I did
Blow,
see
yeah,
that one.
Blow's a good flick.
And then there's like one or two others. I never really got into the Captain Pharaoh,
Yeah, no,
whatever, Jay
that
Sparrow. My kids did, but I just never really paid attention too much to
totally
those.
that was never my thing. But like he played some like random characters that like were one-off movies that he did that I thought were pretty decent.
Wasn't he with Leonardo DiCaprio on who something Gilbert Grape? I forgot that was the
What's
night.
Eating Gilbert Grape? Yeah, Johnny Depp
Yes.
was in that too. Yeah.
So I did see that one. Okay, there's another one I've seen.
Yeah.
Um,
That was he good acting job in that one, I thought,
yeah.
considering.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I am completely confused, and Esme dropped down. I was going to ask her, but yeah, I really don't want to get involved either. But I'm literally, I really am confused. I really don't want to get. I like both of them. Jedi is like the new Infowars to me on YouTube. So I enjoy watching Jedi. Just saying,
I
and I
just
enjoy Esme's. I've only been to one or two of her live too, and I've enjoyed her live. So I don't want to get in the middle of whatever's going on. I really don't. And there's probably
uh,
some fuckery going on. There's probably some fake account in Instagram. That's what I'm thinking, but I could be wrong. I don't know.
yeah, I just all I know is I've known well, I mean I've spoken to Jedi for many years now. It seems like since 2023 or 22
Hmm.
on the and when I first started hopping up on panels and he would have a panel and like start showing his grow room and shit. I was like, wow.
Well, you're always up on his panel when he goes live quite a bit, right?
Yeah, like not every single time, but like when he has people up, I don't mind getting up there and just saying, hey.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah, because we were all three up there for. I think it was the first panel I was ever on his channel. You were up there too.
was it I can't was how long ago was that?
Oh gosh, I don't know, a couple months ago. I'm just guesstimating. I'm not very good with.
Yeah, man. Like it's
Memory.
like like doing these panels all the time. It's like a
Wait a
big
minute. Where'd
job.
everybody go?
I'm
I don't
here.
know. People are dropping like flies. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Esme's gone. Southwest. He's there. But like, who was the other guy? Who was the other dude? Oh,
Anthony.
Anthony Cruz. Yeah,
Then we had a new Muddy, I guess she goes by. And I didn't even know she dropped down. I was going to ask her some more questions. I looked in the screen. I was like, hey, she's gone. I was like, I rewound. I was like, oh, I forgot to turn on the non rewind thing. But I don't care. It
was
is what it is.
one was uh
We had Nunya up here,
Blazing Scar. She left a long
Blazing.
time ago, right?
Recently, yeah. The
Yeah.
Esme just dropped down. I don't
Yeah,
know.
she dropped down. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to get involved in, especially like they're a married couple. I don't want to get in the middle of something
I
like
know,
that.
dude.
I just
I
don't want to do
like
that.
I want them to be happy, that's all, you know?
Right, right,
Just as a friend because I consider them my friends. They've come over to my house
right,
and they've hung out with me and nobody comes to my house anymore. So I'm like, well, and they drove all
right.
that way to come see me and hang out. And like that's just fucking awesome.
That is. That's cool. Yeah. So you know them in
That's
real life.
probably because you sit on panels saying you can't wait until you get your inheritance. Jesus
What?
Christ.
What?
Ah.
Say that again?
I said it's probably because every time you get on panel, you talk about waiting for your parents to die so you can get an inheritance.
Fuck you.
You've said it multiple fucking times.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Sabby. Fuck you. I'm done. Fuck this. And
Oh,
fuck, you're a cunt. You're a cunt.
well,
Fuck
hold on.
you. You
This is.
talk like that to me? Fuck you.
You're
You
a
talk
fucking
about my parents
loser.
like that? Fuck.
You did.
Whoa. My
You
gosh.
literally sat up here and said you can't wait until you get your fucking inheritance. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
That's the first time I've ever heard him say anything about it. In fact, it almost blew over my
Oh no,
head. I
he
was
did it
just
right here on your panel.
no, I know. I heard him say something about inheritance. That's none of my business, so I just don't
Yeah.
talk about it. But you can
God, I
come
can't
back
stand
up, be
listening to
more.
that guy talk.
I don't know. I I don't know. You must have. Oh my goodness. Oh well, it is what it is. I guess. But he's welcome to come back up. Obviously. Um, I don't know. Um, so you must have known each other longer than I've known him. I guess.
No, I don't know the guy. But all he fucking does is get on panel after panel after panel saying how he can't wait until he gets his inheritance. Are you fucking kidding me?
I've never heard him say it on any panel except for tonight, and he just briefly said something about an inheritance because everybody was talking. That's the first time I've ever heard, him
It's
say
fucking
anything about it.
gross.
I don't know anything about it except from what I heard tonight. So, that's, the best of my knowledge, that's the first time I've ever heard it. But that's between him and his whatever situation, just like the Esme and Jedi thing. They're a married couple. I don't want to get involved in you know that stuff. But I mean, I could be completely wrong, but I think there's possibly a false account. I mean, it happens to me all the time. People pretend to be somebody, and at first I kind of fell for a few things, and then I realized it wasn't even the person I was talking to. Like FCC, I think it was. They did it one time a long time ago, pretending to be somebody else, and I was like, and then I figured it out. I was like, wait a minute, I think it was FCC. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't remember every little detail. And then the Carl account, and the Steve Dave could have been the wrong Steve Dave. I don't know. I mean, I got my account privated, and I even blocked. Either he blocked me first, or I blocked him a long time ago because I went to go look at pure incels back and forth with all the coupon stuff, and last night, I think it was, when Nunya had the panel, and I was like, well, I better, go block him anyways. Well, it was already. I think he either I blocked him a while back or he blocked me. I don't know, but
I didn't know that part, Blazing. All I know is that every time he's on a fucking panel, he's talking about wanting to get an inheritance. And it's just fucking gross.
wait, see. I'm sorry, be more. Yeah, I just don't know. Some people are upset with you now. I don't know.
You
I've
think
never
I
heard
give a
him.
fuck?
I've never heard him yell before. I never heard Obi yell before. But yeah, whatever. He's welcome to come back up. He's welcome here. I don't know whatever.
He's
Something
been
was
talking
triggered.
about that fucking inheritance check on panel after panel after panel. It's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, like I said, that's the first time I've heard anything about it. I just heard the word inheritance. Everybody was talking, but he's been up here before and never had any. I never heard it before. Jedi's never heard it before. I don't know. But like Blazin and I were saying earlier, like Blazin brought it up. It's like people. I'm guilty myself. We tend to talk too much about our personal lives, and of course, everybody wants to grab a hold of that and wants to be part of it, which makes no sense to me. To be honest with you, like strangers on the internet that you're probably never going to meet in real life, and there's some that I've actually met in real life, and we're not even friends. And you know what I mean? And some were great friends.
Okay, Nanya. I'm sorry, not sorry.
Okay, say sorry. Be more. Is he still here? I mean, I don't know. I don't see him in chat. I mean, he shouldn't be blocked or anything. I mean, I didn't block him, of course not. He's welcome to come back up. Obviously, I've always had good conversations with him. So I don't know. There's always somebody that's got to. Somebody that's got to argue about something. And this time, it's all your fault, Savvy. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I thought you guys
Yeah,
were just
because
pulling each other first.
Victor, I don't have anything to do with that guy. Every time he gets on a panel, it's just what I've been hearing lately.
Oh,
And for
wait a
someone
minute.
that's actually had someone close to them that actually passed away, it's just fucking disgusting to me. I don't care what it's for.
Yeah, it's none of my business.
He
I'm
doesn't put
just
any
seeing.
context to it.
Seems like Sabby thought his parents were still. Oh, okay. It's none of my business, but it looks like that maybe his parents are already deceased, and he's just waiting for because it takes time to go through the system,
It
if you
doesn't
will.
take that much time.
Sometimes it can, and I know from
It
experience
can, but
from family members and whatnot. So it just depends on whatever company, insurance, whatever. I don't know, whatever life insurance, whatever it is, estate lawyer, whatever they're using. Sometimes it can be pretty instantaneous, and sometimes it can take a year or two. I don't know. But Matt C.
I've never known
So
it to
Matt
take that
C.
long.
Matt C. So I got DM'd a few times about the fake me accounts being over there, and every time I go and I don't go over there every single time, but once in a while I go over there and I'll make like usually one comment, and then somebody will say hi, of course, like you or Andrea or whatever, and I'll say hi back, and then I leave. But I let them know, hey, that's not me. That's a fake me, just so you know. But I mean, they don't even pay attention to chat really that much. Like it's especially trolling shit. But I don't go over there anymore. Like that's the only time I do, and I don't even go there every single time. But I'm told that the fake me's over there just once in a blue moon. Like they'll go over there and say, hey, "Oh, by the way, that's not the real me up there," but nobody really pays attention. So it's like, what's the use? They were in Gideon's too. The fake me. One of the fake me accounts. Oh, there's Jedi's still here. But Aussie
Oh,
John
what's
is
this?
about to go live for hours with a scathing review of what Sabby just said. Right, that's what they do. Oh my gosh.
Um,
I don't even think I'm sub to that guy. I never, honestly, this is the truth. I never really knew who half these people, well, I shouldn't say half, but some of these people, like, I don't even know what he goes by anymore. Jacob Murphy was his name for a while. Jack Off or whatever his name is. I really never like knew him very well. Like never, like even before the arguing or in the sides or whatever. I really just didn't get to know him. I never knew him. I never really knew who John was that much. I know that he had a Superman avatar and he was from a different country. Like, but they seem to know a lot about me and a lot about you and a lot about whoever, fill in the blank. It's like they're so obsessed with a stranger across the pond, and I don't even know much about them. It's like, and like I said, I heard a few things tonight, and I was like, morons. They think they know it all. I hate to say it, Redcoats, but we won. We won. And that they were, John mentioned that he was, not John, the other guy, Northern England guy. That would be whatever his name is, Jack or Jacob or whatever. But he's like, oh, in Northern Ireland, I was like, you wouldn't do shit. I was like, we beat you in the war. You guys, I'll shut up. But yeah, that's the way they are. They're so jealous, and of course, they use that as an excuse for why I say that or other people say that. Well, it's the truth. Why don't they talk to people in their own country? It's okay to talk to people in other countries. I'm not saying that. But they live their life talking to people from America. It's like, it doesn't make any sense. Is there not any YouTube panels in your own country where you can talk with your own kind? You can understand things better? You know what I mean? I don't know. Take the L, red coat. Wait, red coat. Take the L. Oh, I thought Red Hood was here. See, my favorite name is Papa John because he wants to be everyone's moral authority like a dad. Then he gets cuffed to Dowd ceiling in his Superman pajamas. Yeah, the real Papa John, is that really true? Well, we won't get into all that. But did he get arrested or he had to leave as I don't know. There was like a documentary about that. But I don't know. All I know is I remember in school, Paul Revere said the redcoats are coming. The redcoats are coming. And so I guess that's what they were called in the war, was the redcoats. That is correct. YouTube isn't a life. But YouTube isn't a life with a question mark.
nope, it is not real life.
Oh, it is, but it's not. I mean, people. I mean, I'm guilty myself. There's been a few times where I literally was on YouTube all the time for a while, but not anymore. But there's people that like Ryan who thinks that YouTube is really his IRL, meaning his real friends are on YouTube. I mean, I don't know, whatever. I don't understand that myself, but that's just me. But yeah, some people that don't have a spouse or kids or a significant other or a family or friends in real life, yeah, I guess YouTube is their IRL, like Ryan. That is his IRL. That's why he don't understand when it comes to when I talk about family and real life stuff. Oh, fake this, fake that. And I was like, yeah, well, you don't have a dad then, Ryan. Then he gets mad. And then my daughter comes on and says, yes, I'm his effing daughter. Oh, he goes, whoa, why are you getting family involved? Because he just got proven wrong. It's on my panel. It's on my channel. It's like, Ryan, you brought it up. I brought the receipt, and my daughter, she happened to call, and I had to call her back on the other phone, and she heard what was going on. She goes, "Can I say something?" Absolutely. She goes, "Can I cuss?" I said, "Absolutely." So she says, "I am his fucking daughter," or something like that. And Ryan's like, "Whoa, why are you involving real family?" I was like, "Well, where's your receipt, Ryan? Put your real dad on." You can't win with some of these people. Well, actually, we're winning. They just can't accept it. Jedi's Moral Compass. I don't know if I've seen that account before. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So what made you get? Well, you kind of explained it, but I've never heard B more talk about an inheritance ever until tonight. I'm being honest. If he said it, I didn't hear it. I'm just saying, like I've never heard it before. It's none of my business, really, to be honest with you. Prayers for
Yeah,
B more.
see, that makes more sense. But he never puts any context to anything.
Well, maybe he doesn't want to get too personal about it. You know what I mean? Like people,
Really?
like we were talking about. Like there's some things
You
that
don't think that he can get too personal on YouTube?
no, I'm not saying that. I said
He
maybe.
smokes weed, he drinks,
Yeah,
he
I'm trying
talks
to
about all
say
of his health issues. The guy sits on panel after
I've
panel
done that.
talking about his whole entire life.
And like I said, I just said
But
I've,
he
I've been guilty of that myself.
but he doesn't put any context in anything he says.
Well, that's
It's
his
just
decision, I guess. I don't know. Hey, what's up there? Oh, I thought that was somebody else. But hello, Smurf Anonymous. I thought that was
nope, because
a
if you've
First
never
Amendment
met me,
auditor.
I am a twat, so get over it.
Now all the alt start coming in. Jeff, it was savvy hit piece or be more. I don't know. I just don't know.
But the way he
People
just
who
goes up on panel and talking about it's just fucking disgusting.
well, like you said, if he didn't provide context, which like I said, I'm not saying that Victor is lying or not lying, but if Victoria, whatever is true, if that's what that person said is true, that's probably what made him upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, all he had to do is say no, it already happened. But I
But
can use the check for my illness that I've been going through. But instead, he just sat up here and just fucking screamed like a little bitch and ran off.
oh, wait a minute, Pikachu said kind of like him bringing my daughter up and denying it all. Wait, let's get the context. Maybe we're not talking about B more on that one. Who are you
No,
talking about
that's
there,
Ryan.
Pikachu? Oh, Ryan. Yeah. Yeah, then he mentioned, yeah, and
It's
then,
kind of like Ryan bringing up her daughter and not putting any context to it. He's
yeah,
just
he
being
mentioned
a dick.
something. Ryan also mentioned something. This is, like I said, this is the fallout when it happened. Something about that Pikachu offered him a home and something. Like I said, I don't know every little detail, but I don't know what to believe anymore. I just kind of I don't know. I try to take the whole internet thing with a grain of salt most of the time now. I mean, there's some people I know better now. Like obviously, like I've known you and some people on here so many years, and we've talked behind the scenes. There's some things that we know that nobody needs to know, or whatever, or I know the truth, or whatever. But some of these other people and other stuff, I just don't know all the context or anything. But I've never had any issues with Bmore at all, ever. He's always been very, very nice, and he's still welcome here and welcome up here. But yeah, it's between you and him. I mean, if I was to suggest anything, maybe apologize to him. But that's between you and him. You know, that's between you and him. Is your well? Actually, no, I don't know if I should ask that. You brought up your if you brought up your daughter, that's not cool. Especially if your daughter is a minor, that's not cool at all either. But I don't know.
It's
I
not
don't think.
cool.
Yeah. Either way, it's not cool. Exactly. Oh my gosh, PatCon, seriously. She probably had cancer for a year. Look, my cousin just went through all this. He didn't know he had cancer until
No,
he found
Jeff,
out he
I
had
did
cancer.
have cancer. I had
No, I know.
appendix cancer.
That's what I'm trying to say. You gotta let me finish talking here. My cousin had cancer and didn't know it until he found out he had it. Does that make sense? I could have it and not even know it yet. Until a doctor says, you got cancer, I'll be like, okay,
Yeah.
how long has it been there? Okay, well, like, okay, a lot of my
Well,
family members have died of cancer. My stepson passed from cancer. We
they
didn't.
can't tell you
Nobody
how long you've
knew.
had it.
Yeah, but I get. I when you said it that wherever it was, I think it was on Locksmith. I could be wrong. I
I
remember
said
the night you
that it
said it,
felt like a
and
5-minute phone call.
right, exactly. I got that. Like to me, I instantly I understand what you were talking about. And then I started seeing all the comments like, why you guys like, it's just to get a reaction. It's to
Hmm.
start shit. It's to stir the
It is.
pot. It's like, come on, people. And most of them know, they know it too. They just want to stir the pot more. That's, it's as simple as that. It's just ridiculous. Because again, this, to some people, YouTube, the internet, whatever, this is their life. That's all they know. They just this is it. This is their world. They eat, sleep, and shit the internet.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's crazy. Pat Con apologized to all 5 minute cancer survivors.
No,
Wait,
he
Pat
won't.
Con said that's not true. Play the clip. I can't. I'm on my phone. Sabby can if she wants, but
I'm
I
not
can't.
playing it again. The whole fucking community runs around playing in the fucking clips. I
And
said
some
it
of it,
felt like I had it for 5 minutes because that's how long the conversation on the phone felt like. And they just want to be dicks and chat.
well, technically, once they took your appendix out, the cancer was gone. So, you know what I
And I
mean?
got a phone call being told about it.
Yeah, so you only knew about it for 5 minutes. However
It was
long it's been
literally
in your
like a
body, who
10-minute phone
knows?
call. I don't
I mean,
even think it was 15 minutes. I think it was like a 10-minute phone call.
right. But
It
yeah,
was
that, I
quick,
mean,
short, fast.
oh, quit spamming the 5 minute thing. Look,
Oh, I don't care. I ignore it.
well, no, it's just stupid though. It's like they have to say it more than once. We
Yeah.
see. You don't have to say it over and over, people. It's just ridiculous. Just use common sense. I know it's hard for some people to use nowadays, but common sense is still in your brain. Just people, just use common sense. It's not that hard. I mean, it really isn't. Common sense is not a hard thing. God gives us common sense. It's very simple. It's just use common sense.
Jeff, what they're doing in chat does not bother me.
Oh, I know. I'm just making my points.
You know, after it first happened and then I was told that I had 4 more tumors, you know, I just sort of blacked out for a while.
Yeah, I didn't even hear about that part until I don't know how long ago it was, but it wasn't that long ago. You mentioned it, and I didn't even know that part of it. You had actually had more tumors than that
Yeah, and they've been monitoring ever since.
to make sure they don't turn malignant. I think is what you said, or something like that.
And one of them is actually big enough now that it has to be surgically removed.
Yeah,
And
my
then I
mom.
went in on Monday and got tested again, and I had 3 more.
Yeah, back when I was younger, I moved. I moved back to Dallas from Minneapolis for a short period of time, and I was only down there for a few months, just getting established again. And I was young. I was 19 or whatever. And Daryl, if he's still in here, he knows. But anyways, I get a call and find out that my mom almost died, and I'm like, what? And I'm not getting all the personal details, but long story short, obviously, me and my good friend, we drove up there together all the way up to Minneapolis, and thankfully it was not cancerous. It was humongous, and we looked back at it. They said that she had it for about 3 years, and she would always eat a lot of ice. She was always dehydrated, and in Texas it's real hot, so she was always crunching on ice, and it would annoy us, like everybody around her, like, stop chewing ice, just drink some ice water or something. Well, that was just her way, and she had no idea she had that tumor. Now, it wasn't cancerous; it was benign, but it could have turned malignant, and it almost did take her life. But she didn't know she had it until she almost passed. You know,
No, Jeff,
um,
I went in on Monday and I had 3 more removed.
recent. You mean
Monday.
recently, Monday? Oh
On
wow.
Monday. I got a call on
Oh,
Tuesday
that's
and she told me over the phone.
okay. And now it's refreshing my memory a little bit. You didn't mention you had some surgery done recently. I remember you saying that. Are they
Mhm.
still benign? The ones that are
No,
removed?
well, benign as in they're not spreading from organ to organ to organ or spreading
Benign
through one organ.
or lymph nodes. Benign means non-cancerous, but yeah,
No,
malignant's
they are
cancerous.
cancer. They were cancer
Oh,
and they were removed.
uh, do you have to do any chemo or
No,
it's none of my business? I'm just
no, they surgically removed them and got
yeah,
all the margins, but
yeah. Well, my cousin, he had to do the chemo. He's back to work doing great now. So thank you all for thoughts, prayers, whoever did. So that's good. And my other family members doing better now. And he or she is in another facility in rehabilitation after strokes and all that stuff and double brain surgery and everything else. Or was it triple brain surgery? I lose track sometimes. But yeah, things are getting better.
B More has MS. That's sad.
Yeah, I think he mentioned that the first time I met him when he came up on my panel. He mentioned that. Damone Colfax, what's up, Nate? Thank you, Jedi's Moral Compass. I appreciate that.
MS is so hard.
Yeah, I had a friend that just passed recently. They told him at age 12 he wouldn't live to be past 20 something, and he recently passed, and he's not too. I think he's my brother's age, to be honest with you. He's either around my brother's age or in between my brother's age and my. We actually, what's kind of I guess ironic is we met through when back before YouTube and Facebook there was a YouTube chat. You remember YouTube chats? And
No.
you go in, it was just YouTube. I think it was just called YouTube chat. But what sucked about it, if you didn't have a good microphone, you could never really get a word in because everybody was talking at the same time. And it's like whoever had the best microphone was the one you'd hear the most. But a long story short, we found a new place called Pal Talk. And I think it's called Pal Talk. I think they still have it.
You were
And
talking about
so
it before.
yeah. So we ended up going over there, and I won't say their screen names or anything, but I probably said it before. But a long story short, fast forward, gosh, when was it? 7 years later, 6 years later, the two people that we met, they ended up meeting in real life and got married and had a child. And yeah, and then we actually, my wife and kids and I actually got to meet them in person several times, and so did my brother and his wife and kids, and da 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 da, and yeah, and then I just found out the news recently, a few months back, that he had passed. But small world. What's the sirens for, Nate? It's Sabby's cancer clip. Oh, he has. That's a live stream though.
Yeah, when I was talking about it on panel.
I can't play it. I'm not on a computer. It's up to Sabby if she wants to play.
I'm
She's the
not
only one up.
playing it. You want to play it? I'll hop down and I'll leave.
It's
I
an
don't
hour
care.
and 59 minutes. I'm not going to play it.
No,
It's
he
from
time stamped
TBS's
it.
channel. I just clicked it. It's from TBS's
No,
channel.
it's time stamped and everything else.
Oh no, I don't have it. I don't have the means to play it. I've heard it so many times. I think everybody here has too. Why hear it again? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's the whole rehashing thing. It's like, how many times do we have to hear about the same? Like, people in chat will do that too. It's like every time I log in, like every single time, there's always one or two people that brings up the same thing from like 4 years ago,
Yeah. And that's what
and
they're dragging me for.
it's
But
like,
oh my god, I tell Beemore that his comment was fucking disgusting because there was no context and I'm the big bad meanie.
well, I guess my only response to that would be I would have carefully, asked a question instead of just throwing that out there. That would have been my way of approaching it, but I don't know.
I didn't even tell any of these fucks anything about any of this. TBS went looking me up.
Is that how it all started?
Yeah, TBS went looking me up.
Wait, okay, now you got me a little bit confused. So you never mentioned, I thought you
No,
mentioned it
nope,
first on Locksmith. Okay, so I
nope.
was wrong about that part. Okay, so yeah.
TBS was in the chat talking about me and my personal private life.
Huh. Okay, well,
That's how it started.
I learned
And I
something
got
new
on
every day.
panel and I started talking about it. And because when I get nervous and shy, I get tongue twisted and I have a hard time speaking and I start choking on my words. And these trolls in the chat just like to keep bringing it up for the past almost 5 years.
Yeah, it's like with me, I'll look, it's because I don't need to repeat it again anyways, but no, I always, I slur my words, or I missay the wrong word a lot.
Vanessa.
And they'll say Jeff Stroke, or it's like, oh my gosh, I'll be 6 months sober on July 2nd.
Well,
I
you're
didn't know about.
sober. Please stay out of chat because they're passing out drinks right now.
Oh, but yeah, um, prayers with you, Pikachu. I didn't know that. Probably not the greatest idea to share that on YouTube, to be honest with you, because I learned the hard way on a lot of stuff, sharing personal information, and I still catch myself doing it. Hey, what's up, Vanessa? CPBWV, Smoke Anonymous. Yeah, keeping up with chat is not the easiest thing to do when you're paneling. I try,
You do
but
try.
the context is where I get messed up on. Like, I'll read a comment thinking it's about what we're talking about, and then of course you even mentioned something earlier, like, no, Pikachu's talking about what Ryan said. So if you had not said that, I would have thought something else. So that's why I'm very careful about. I try to be, anyways, on what I say when I read a comment, because it could be something about something completely different. Good work, Damone. Oh, Damone Colfax. Oh, there's a the time. Okay, see, I just saw that now. So 33:55. I know, but I've heard that I've so many times from the
Yeah,
CBS thing. I don't want. I don't need to hear it again. Like once or twice is enough. You know. I don't know. It's just my opinion. People keep asking, "Can we see the scar from your gun?" Oh my God! It's like how many times have I had to do that? It's like it's barely even visible. I mean, I have you were in here in person, yeah, you can see a little bit better. But I mean, good lord! I mean, who cares? It went in,
I
it
have
went out.
scars from my procedures. You want to see them?
No, I'm good. I don't need to see people's scars. It's like when Nate showed his knife stuff on a panel. Like it was pretty crazy. That meaning I
Oh, you
go
want me to bring
around.
that up?
No, we don't need to do that. But
It
it's
was
like
my panel.
I know. I'm just saying. It's like why rehash that over and over and over and over and
I
over and
don't
over and over and
fucking
over and
know.
over. But some people,
No one
that's
ever
what they
sits
want.
here and talks about Nate and the whole knife situation. No one.
Only a couple times. That's true. I think I've only heard people discuss it like maybe once or twice, literally, since the whole situation that I
Yeah.
know of.
Yeah, I think I played that clip from the panel maybe 3 times. There was a newspaper article about it too, or
He
TV
says
news
it
report or something.
actually happened. Yeah, we know what happened. We saw it. I'm surprised you survived that,
No,
to be
see,
honest with you.
actually, there is no difference because I provided proof on a panel that I actually did have cancer.
I vaguely remember that now that you said that. And I do remember I don't know if it was actually Nate, if it was just a picture, if it was an actual him being on there showing it. I just simply can't remember. But I was
No,
like,
he was
damn.
actually out there lifting up his shirt and everything.
And then
He
people
was
were accusing
walking,
Mark of not defending
standing up
him.
for him. Yeah.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Nate. I don't think Mark was with you during the stabbing incident. I know he was with you during the bouncer issue, the fight. I remember that. But then people twist everything so much that sometimes I get confused myself. Like I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I was wrong about it. And sometimes I don't think he was with you when you got stabbed, was he? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Can you hear about the time when you? Here we go. How many times? I lost count. How many times? Here's your answer. Oh boy, two and a half, over 2.5 hours later. Oh boy. Sometimes I like panels and sometimes I don't. I'll just be honest with you. I'd rather watch a panel than be on one anymore. And when I go live, usually it's just through YouTube anymore. Sometimes panels are fun, don't get me wrong, but sometimes it can be a disaster.
If multiple people are coming up on a panel, I would rather be able to come up on a panel than people try to read what is being said in a chat.
Right. Like AC, not yet, but like AC, he's always got a bunch of people up there. Andy Cruz, same thing. He always has a bunch of people up there. And now that Poon's gone, I don't have to deal with his. I'm trying to be respectful, so I won't even say it. Anyways, if people knew the real Poon, good lord, they wouldn't be sticking up for him. But I have a feeling they do know the real what he was really about, and they just used that as he destroyed Jeff. There was no destroying anything. He made a fool of himself, and I was being the mature one because he was calling all pred catchers preds. And anyway, I didn't want to get into that. He passed.
Yeah, but
So, anyways,
AC and him and his friends, they're all a team.
yeah. Well,
That's why they're
Poon
always
was
paneling together because they're an actual team. They're actual YouTube team.
right. Well, it's kind of like uncommonly common when Nunya first started. They were a team,
Yeah, kind of like that.
It was Wolf, Tiny, Javi. If I get see if I can remember Nunya. See Nunya, of course. Tiny, Wolf, Nunya, Javi, Cat. Or did she come later? I don't remember. Oh shoot. Not sure. Of course. Man, am I forgetting somebody? Oh yeah, there was Roots. Whatever happened to Roots? Did he leave YouTube?
Yeah.
Wow. The last thing I remember is, well, maybe I shouldn't even bring it up. Actually, I won't. I won't even bring it up because it'll
That
start
would
the
be
shit
smart.
show.
Let's not talk about it.
I did see something interesting the other day. And it happens by default. Like I'll be backing out of my channel, like say in the channel, or in the stream later on. Well, I'm gonna back out, and of course you have to go through newsfeed. At least I do, and I'll see somebody that says live, and I don't recognize who they are. Like who is this? Why is YouTube recommending this to me? It's not like a 1.5 million sub channel. There's like 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever people in there, like, whatever. And I was like, who is this? And out of curiosity, sometimes I will go look. And I'll be honest with you, usually I save the link. I let a few people know in private, like, hey, by the way, so and so's over. This is kind of weird, but I ran into a channel where, and I'll be honest, I don't remember at the moment, but yeah, uh, who I believe to be uh, Ed's sock account was in there. And then I started listening and I started recognizing some of the people, but I'll leave it at that. I don't want to get a whole shit storm started, but I just left. I was like, I don't want to be part of it. I think I told one person behind the scenes, and I was like, yeah. So yeah, he's still around, obviously. And then it also let me know the account, a couple of them that I wasn't quite for sure who they were all these years, and now I'm pretty much for sure who it is, which makes sense. It's called algorithm. Well, that too, Donovan. That is true, but sometimes it's you go in there and you find out you know half the people. You know what I mean? Or they change the name of their channel, or the channel is now belonging to somebody else. But there's so many ways I could talk about that. But like that one, okay, so there was that one night I couldn't sleep. And I think it's when Ivy used to do a lot of the karaoke stuff, and it was like 3 in the morning, and she ended her stream. And there was another stream, and the title caught my attention. I forgot what it was. Obviously, I went in there. Her name is Bomb. Well, I won't even say it on here. But anyways, I went in there, and it was pretty exciting. I was not subscribed. I didn't know anybody in there, but the algorithm recommended it to me, and so this she gave me a wrench. I didn't ask for it. She just gave me one. And then I gave her my channel, and then she had a wrench, and all of a sudden she went rogue in my chat one night. I don't know if you guys remember that. Bomb Dia, I think her name was, or Stia, Bomb Stia, I can't remember.
I
And
think you've had several people go rogue in your chat.
oh yeah, you have. Remember that a couple years back?
Yeah, but we were sitting on another panel and restreaming you while we were watching your reaction to it. So that was all deliberate, and then you got so mad.
You little
We
shit.
even told you it was a joke. You were just so mad over that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and then when I was adding a couple people as mods, I was looking at the standard mod list. Again, it said Red Hot. I'm like, I don't know anybody named Red Hot. So I said, well, I'm sure it's probably somebody who changed their screen name temporarily, for a
None of you
certain
went rogue.
stream. And so I exit out, and then it happened before where somebody had changed their name for like an hour to go on somebody else's panel, and then they're like, "How come you took my wrench?" I was like, "Well, how the hell am I supposed to know that you that was you?"
Hey,
Like
Jeff,
if
you
I
gotta clip that.
clip what?
Nunya admitting that she went rogue into your chat.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, you mean when she says I have to? Well, yeah, please don't, because I have to take everybody's wrenches again, and yeah, I'm not dealing with that no more. So don't do it even for funnies or anything. Yeah, I don't want. I don't want. We're not going to do that no more. Because I'm not. I told myself, and I've said it before, but if it happens again, I'm just not. I'm only going to have my real life friends and family as moderators, and a few others, and that's it. I'm just going to keep it that way. So, yeah, please don't go rogue in my channel as a moderator, because it affects everybody else too. Because I can't be a respecter of persons. You know, there's only a few people, obviously, my own family and my real life friends, that I can trust, like completely 100%. So obviously they're going to keep their wrenches, but I'm not going through all that again. If somebody goes rogue again, it's just going to bare minimum mods for sure. She's like, shut up, Jeff, shut up, Jeff. I'm going to ban everyone, including you and me. One more word. She's got her mom. I call it the mom voice. One more word out of you, and my middle daughter, like when she comes over, like she helps me clean sometimes, or she'll help my mother paint, or whatever the situation is. Like we pay her for it, and gives her a little extra money, and we spend time together or whatever. And
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, by the way, like she was sitting here. I went in the other room. I was cooking hot dogs and just something simple. And I walk in here, and she was just sitting on the chair looking at my collection. She goes, "I wish I had all that." I said, "Well, it's already yours anyways when I die." She goes, "Well, hurry up." Joking, of course. I was like, "Well, you kids are gonna get it. You and the grandkids, you guys are gonna get everything when I pass someday." So, but no, I always give her something like, you know what? I have two of these records. She loves her. She's got a record player, and to her it's neat because she didn't grow up in our era, where record players were a huge thing. And I was like, hey, I got an extra one. You can have it, or I got an extra CD or DVD or an extra autographed picture of so and so or whatever. You can have it. Here you go. Well, we're almost to 3 hours. Nobody's really chatting too much. What do you think? I was going to go all night, but no, I don't think it's going to happen now.
Oh, I definitely cannot go all night. I am exhausted.
Yeah, I was watching. I actually was rewatching Nunya's stream from I say last night, but the one with Pure Incel. I wanted to rewatch it. It was exciting, so I started to rewatch it, and at some point I fell asleep. Ended up sleeping for like 2.5, 3 hours. So now I'm like wide awake. And then I had some things I had to do, and some people asked me to go live. I was like, I just can't. And then not too long after that, I was like, okay, I'm done. I can now, and now here I am. But I, but when my brother gets here, we've got some stuff planned, and I don't know. I hope I'll probably use my backup channel to probably
When are
do
you
some of
expecting him?
these. He comes. He may come in the door tonight. My brother's unpredictable. I'm telling you, he's my own brother, and I can barely get a hold of him on the phone. Like he'll say, "I'll be there in a few days," and be like, "Cool." And then I'll try to call him. He doesn't answer. I'll leave him a voicemail, and he never gets back to me half the time. And the next thing I know, he's showing up at midnight or 6 in the morning. driving over 1,000 miles or flying or whatever he's doing, to get here. And I'm like, why didn't you just tell me you were gonna? But yeah, he told me this time he's got some stuff too. He's gonna bring me, and so what? It's technically Sunday. He could be here tonight, this morning, whatever. I have no clue. He just he just does what he does. Well, chat stopped, so I guess that's a sign to call it quits. I guess. 1:35 in the morning. All right. Well, thanks for coming up, Saboteur.
No problem. Have a good night, Jeff.
Good night. All right, everyone. Well, we almost did 3 hours. Thanks to everybody else that came up. And for the people that dropped down, I don't think there's a single person I can think of that came up that dropped down that I have anything against. So just understand that. Be more. You're always welcome. Esme, Cruz, Nanya, Blazing's being cool. I mean, everybody's cool. Just, that's fine. I try to let almost everybody up, even people I don't necessarily get along with. I let them up. There's a few people I will never let up unless there's a whatever. I don't know, like something that has to be done. Like there's been talk of like an official press conference on my channel by actual officials. If that ever happens, that's a different situation. But you know what I mean? I don't know. That's up to them. But there's been talks about it. I know there probably will be one because things are getting pretty deep into the investigation from last year. So there may be something that at some point that my attorneys or attorney, one of them, may come up on my channel, and maybe one of the police officers or agents may come up and make a statement or two. I don't know. I have no clue. That's up to them. We shall see. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to go. Now I'm actually starting to get a little bit tired, so that's a good thing. But I do appreciate y'all being here. But all right, it's got the same ending. That's another thing I need to do too this week. All right, no more asking me to go live, people, for a while, because I really got to get stuff done because me and my brother have a lot of stuff we're going to be doing. And no, it's not about Bibles and religion. This is actual, I don't know if you want to call it drama. It's just stuff we need to expose. But whatever you guys want to call it, it's stuff that needs to be brought to people's attention. And then Darrell and I have actual interviews ready. We're going to be putting those out, so be ready for that on the other channel. So that's really the only thing I can think of that's going to be actually planned and with actual stuff to show and everything else. But I need to probably just take a step back for a while on a lot of things as far as going live. I have a couple shorts and a video I'm going to upload at some point, but no lives really. Now, if I get, sometimes I'll wake up and do like a coffee live, or if it's late at night and I have nothing else to do and I can't sleep and nobody else is live, I might pop a live or something. But other than that, I need to do some maintenance stuff on my channel and some other things. So, all right. And there's Telly. Telly just got here. What's up, Telly? I guess people are pretty upset with you, Telly. Something about a panel that you had earlier. Well, you're in a different time zone, so I don't know what day it is there. Or what time, rather. It's after midnight here, too, so it's technically Sunday, so I guess that would have been, what, yesterday? But I'll admit, Telly, I did stop by for a hot minute, but I went back to sleep. It was just too early my time, so But I did hear some things about it, and then I don't know. That's another time for another day, I guess. All right, hasta la pasta, everybody. I'm gonna get off here. All right, take care. Appreciate y'all coming by.